Chapter 1197. He reached the summit of the seventh soul mountain in 49 days. His speed is even faster now. What a monster! Only quasi-empyrean step powerhouses can surpass this speed. His name will be engraved in the myriad soul temple for the second time, and he will get great benefits. The saints in the myriad soul palace looked in the direction of the core area, and a wisp of envy flashed through their eyes. A large amount of soul dew gushed out of the void, entered Yang Feng's body, and nourished his soul, allowing it to evolve and transform. An insignificant wisp of soul aura diffused from Yang Feng, merged with the pure soul force, and entered the myriad soul temple. Heaven Holy Yang Feng's name. A mysterious connection emerged between Yang Feng and the myriad soul temple. A trace of understanding welled up in Yang Feng's heart. So this is the greatest benefit of leaving a name in the myriad soul temple. As long as there is this wisp of soul aura, even if you die in the future, you can be reborn with the help of the eternal breath in the myriad soul temple. The nine-eyed phantom demon emperor should have relied on the name in the myriad soul temple to try to be reborn. The means of eternals are really unfathomable and heaven-defying. A rainbow bridge appeared under Yang Feng's feet and carried him to the foot of the eighth soul mountain. The beautiful eyes of the beautiful great holy exuding a mysterious aura shimmered with enigmatic light, and she stared at Yang Feng. He went to the eighth soul mountain. The eighth soul mountain that only quasi-empyrean powerhouses can reach. The eighth soul mountain. According to legend, apart from quasi-empyrean powerhouses, only peerless freaks with empyrean aptitude can reach the pinnacle of the great holy realm. At the time, the human 8 warlock emperors were all amazingly talented and invincible in their respective eras. It was only after they advanced to the great holy realm that they challenged the 8th soul mountain. To challenge it in the holy realm, the heaven holy is too reckless. The thoughts of the great holy atop the 9 soul mountains churned, full of peculiar feelings. Yang Feng adjusted himself at the foot of the 8th soul mountain for a day, and then climbed the 8th soul mountain. As soon as Yang Feng stepped into the 8th soul mountain, a 10-meter-tall freak, with a single eye, engraved with strange runes, and exuding pinnacle great holy breath, suddenly appeared and stabbed at Yang Feng with a giant trident in hand. A black hole suddenly appeared and swept toward the soul monster, sucking it in. Not good. Yang Feng's face changed slightly, and he retreated briskly. A black giant trident pierced through the black hole and stabbed towards Yang Feng. A torrent of time suddenly appeared and swept toward the giant black trident. Countless runes flickered on the black trident, and it shattered the torrent of time and stabbed towards Yang Feng without losing any momentum. Countless mysterious runes appeared on Yang Feng, and he sent a fist flying. Falling stars, spatial portal, devour black hole, and torrent of time appeared and slammed into the giant black fork. Under the pressure of the 4 phenomena formed by the condensation of the 4 profundities, the black trident was directly smashed into pieces. A large hole was pierced through Yang Feng's right hand. Drops of blood flowed out of the large hole, unable to heal. His soul also suffered a slight injury. Amazing! This was the soul monster from the 8th soul mountain. How terrifying! If it wasn't for the huge improvements I've made in the past. This attack will directly injure him. Yang Feng looked at the great holy rank freak with excitement in his eyes, and his figure fluttered, and he took the initiative to greet the freak. The river of time, the falling star, the spatial door, and the devouring black hole appeared one after another. Yang Feng used all the secret methods he learned to fight the undead to the death. 3 days later, the devour black hole swallowed the dilapidated soul monster and frantically devoured its power. Standing under the devour black hole, Yang Feng is riddled with scars and pierced through in many places, and drops of holy blood are dripping on the 8th soul mountain. Is this the end? Those freaks can slay pinnacle great holy rank powerhouses. The injuries caused by them can only be made up for with soul force. The 8th soul mountain is also not bad. This should be his limit. When the great holy rank powerhouses saw this scene, many of them secretly heaved a sigh of relief. Although they have admitted that Yang Feng's talent and potential are far above theirs, But they still don't want to see Yang Feng reach the summit of the 8th Soul Mountain and create another miracle that will deal a greater blow to their confidence and pride. Standing quietly in place, runes appeared on Yang Feng's body, and a tremendous amount of pure soul force poured into him from the Kunmo dusks. After absorbing the tremendous amount of pure soul force, Yang Feng's soul, which was close to exhaustion, became even stronger. The tremendous soul force engulfed Yang Feng and healed the injuries caused by the freak soul wherever it passed. Fortunately, I devoured the entire soul sea. Otherwise, only after I advance to a great holy will I be able to reach the summit of the 8th Soul Mountain. There was a flash of joy in Yang Feng's eyes, and he continued to walk towards the summit of the 8th Soul Mountain. He's moving. He actually continued to climb forward. Could it be that his soul power is limitless? When the great holy rank powerhouses saw Yang Feng walk towards the summit of the 8th Soul Mountain, their eyes flashed with shock. With the help of the virtually endless soul force in the Kunmo Dusk, Yang Feng fought the freaks that appeared day and night. Every time he devoured a freak, he would gain a bit more understanding of the mysteries of the soul, and his soul would progress by a small step. 3 years later, the summit of the 8th Soul Mountain. Yang Feng stepped onto the summit of the 8th Soul Mountain. The void cracked open, and a tremendous amount of soul dew poured down like a sea. It took the Heaven Holy 3 years, 1 month, and 7 days to reach the summit of the 8th Soul Mountain. First since ancient times. The myriad soul temple appeared again, and a fearsome immortal will reverberated in the area. Nourished by the soul dew and soul force, the 8 soul marks in Yang Feng's soul sea slowly formed. In the myriad soul temple, Yang Feng's name became resplendent, moved up, and appeared above the names of many Empyrean sovereigns. Yang Feng looked at his name above the myriad soul temple and mused, a chance to be reborn. If I die now, I can use the myriad soul temple to be reborn in this universe. But that doesn't make any sense. Once I die once, I will never have the chance to reach the summit and advance to the eternal warlock realm again. In this era of the universe's end tribulation, geniuses are as common as clouds and powerhouses are as common as rain. Many Warlock Emperor rank powerhouses who dominated an era slowly awakened in the river of time. If Yang Feng was defeated once and didn't reach the summit before those Warlock Emperor rank powerhouses awakened, then he wouldn't have the power to contend against them. By then, he would never have the chance to reach the summit and advance to the eternal warlock realm. The 8th Soul Mountain. He actually managed to ascend it. Amazing! The Heaven Holy is really amazing. On the 9 great soul mountains, the great sages revealed looks of envy and jealousy. The wave source Holy exhaled a long breath and said slowly, "Amazing! The Heaven Holy is really amazing. Do you think he will climb the 9th soul mountain?" A complicated look in his eyes, the demon war Holy sighed faintly, "Of course he will. However, he's doomed to fail. The 9th Soul Mountain can only be climbed by a powerhouse with superior level 9 soul aptitude. Apart from that, only Empyrean sovereigns and the strongest quasi-Empyrean step powerhouses can open up a path with absolute strength and reach the summit." The wave source Holy uttered with a smile, "Sure enough, you're not willing to be his subordinate." The demon war Holy uttered flatly, "If he can't create miracles, how can he become my lord?" The wave source Holy uttered with a smile, "That's true. A saint wants to become our monarch. However, with the Heaven Holy's unfathomable potential, I won't be his enemy in the future. Even if you die at his hands, I won't avenge you." The demon war Holy uttered flatly, "Naturally, I won't be his enemy." The demon war Holy uttered flatly, "Naturally, I won't be his enemy. In the future, if he can reach the summit and become an Empyrean, I will naturally become his subordinate and serve him." Atop the 9 soul mountains, many great sages full of hostility towards the human race had strange thoughts in their hearts. Before Yang Feng was defeated by the other supreme geniuses, they didn't have the courage to be his enemy. A rainbow bridge leading to the 9th soul mountain emerged. Yang Feng stepped onto the rainbow bridge and flew towards the 9th soul mountain. After resting at the foot of the 9th soul mountain for a day, Yang Feng stepped into the 9th soul mountain. As soon as Yang Feng entered the 9th soul mountain, A tremendous force that seems to be able to suppress everything crushed his soul. Crushed by the terrifying force, Yang Feng's soul was injured, and he spewed out a mouthful of blood, flew out of the ninth soul mountain, and fell at the foot of the mountain. Failed? Even the Heaven Holy failed. Sure enough, no matter how strong the Heaven Holy is, they can't climb the ninth soul mountain in the holy step. The thoughts of many great sages in the 9 soul mountains were filled with joy and schadenfreude. For Yang Feng to climb the 8th soul mountain as a holy is an unprecedented miracle since ancient times. If Yang Feng could climb the 9th soul mountain as a holy, that would be simply heaven-defying, surpassing any empyrean known in the universe at present. Only the legendary invincible eternal sovereigns with incredible power can surpass the miracle Yang Feng created. Chapter 1198. Yang Feng spent a day recuperating at the foot of the mountain. After recovering to his peak state, he stepped into the 9th soul mountain again. As soon as Yang Feng entered the 9th soul mountain, he felt a frightening soul pressure coming from the 9th soul mountain. As if his soul was nearly crushed. Yang Feng operated a secret method, and runes appeared in his soul sea, entangled his soul, and resisted the soul pressure containing eternal force from the 9th soul mountain. A quarter of an hour later, Yang Feng spewed out a mouthful of blood and flew out of the 9th soul mountain. Amazing! As expected of the 9th soul mountain. Only warlock emperors and quasi-empyrean steppe powerhouses can walk freely on the 9th soul mountain. After Yang Feng flew out of the 9th soul mountain, he looked at the 9th soul mountain, and countless mysterious runes appeared in his eyes as he received all kinds of data and made deductions. The pure soul force gushing out of the Kunmo metropolis stone nourished Yang Feng's soul and healed the injuries on his soul. The soul force pressure in the 9th soul mountain contains traces of eternal force. Even someone as strong as Yang Feng needs to absorb a tremendous amount of soul force to recover after his soul is injured. Without the pure soul force stored in the Kunmo metropolis stone, it would take Yang Feng at least a year to slowly heal the injuries on his soul. 7 days passed in a flash. Yang Feng stepped into the 9th soul mountain again. As soon as he entered the 9th soul mountain, a tremendous and suffocating soul force swept towards him from all directions. You came at the right time. Excitement flashed in Yang Feng's eyes. Light flashed around him, and jade boxes flew out and opened. The treasures of heaven and earth and rare holy fruits inside the boxes poured into his mouth like raindrops. A tremendous amount of soul force gushed out of the Kunmo metropolis stone and poured into Yang Feng's soul. Yang Feng cast a secret method to place his soul in the center of the tremendous pressure. Countless runes flickered, and his soul transformed and evolved. Under the fearsome soul pressure, Yang Feng's soul trembled and was on the verge of shattering. Then, nourished by the treasures of heaven and earth and the tremendous soul force gushing out of the Kunmo metropolis stone, his soul quickly healed. Amidst the constant shattering and healing, Yang Feng's soul went through numerous tempering and metamorphosed, becoming even more mysterious and resplendent. The 8 soul marks Yang Feng formed on the first 8 soul mountains shone brightly and released pure soul force that nourished his souls. 9 days later, the 10,000 soul palace trembled slightly. All the energy in the universe within tens of thousands of light years was drawn over and gathered here. A fearsome whirlpool appeared above the 9th soul mountain in accordance with the laws of the nether, and a tremendous amount of energy poured into Yang Feng like a sea. In the void, lightning flashed, thunder rumbled, and silver danced. Waves of sacred, great, and wonderful hymns reverberated in the area. Superior 9th rank soul aptitude. His soul has evolved to the upper 9th grade. Superior 9th class soul aptitude. Heavenly Saint's soul aptitude has actually evolved to superior 9th class soul aptitude. My soul aptitude is perfect. This is the sign of a perfect soul aptitude. Heavenly Saint's soul aptitude has reached perfection. When the holy and great holy in the 10,000 soul palace heard the sacred, great, and wonderful hymns, a sense of enlightenment welled up in their hearts and filled them with shock. According to the research of human warlocks, except for the era of Eternals, when peerless geniuses of other eras are born, their soul aptitude can only reach superior level 8 at most. Once someone's soul aptitude breaks through the Godman boundary and reaches inferior level 9, they will have a chance to advance to a Warlock Emperor rank powerhouse. When many Emperors advance to the Warlock Emperor realm, they only have inferior level 9 or intermediate level 9 soul aptitude. When the Human Taboo Lord and the Star Lord just advanced to the Warlock Emperor realm, their soul aptitude was only inferior level 9. After they advanced to the Warlock Emperor realm, they grasped the resources of a universe, repaired their foundation, and finally advanced their soul aptitude to superior level 9 and became invincible overlords. The sooner their soul aptitude advances to superior level 9, the more advantageous it will be for their future cultivation. In the long history of the world of warlocks, peerless geniuses with superior level 9 soul aptitude before advancing to the Empyrean realm, as long as they don't die in a struggle or suffer irrecoverable injuries, they can basically advance to the Empyrean realm and dominate the world. So that's how it is. The 8 soul mountains temper the soul of a powerhouse. The 9th soul mountain, on the other hand, refine the soul of a powerhouse. Apart from taking eternal medicines, the 10,000 soul palace is another way to condense a superior level 9 soul aptitude. Eternal sovereigns are really unfathomable and powerful. In the 9th soul mountain, as soon as Yang Feng opened his eyes, he felt soul force full of life force pour out of the 9th soul mountain and nourish and repair his souls. The terrifying soul power pressure that contained traces of eternal energy also became nourishment for the perfected soul. Yang Feng took out the true ruins divine fruit he obtained from the young Thunder Emperor and swallowed it, and countless mysterious runes appeared on his body. A tremendous amount of life force diffused from the true ruins divine fruit and nourished Yang Feng's body and soul, making his soul more perfect and powerful. After his soul was promoted to superior level 9, the terrifying soul pressure everywhere in the 9th soul mountain was no longer an obstacle, but a great supplement instead. With every step Yang Feng took, he could feel that his soul was like a bottomless hole, continuously absorbing the soul force of the 9th soul mountain. Although the soul force pouring out of the Kunmo Dusk Stone is huge, but it is already very difficult to nourish Yang Feng's soul. Only the soul containing eternal force on the 9th soul mountain can make Yang Feng's soul transform continuously. 7 days passed in a flash. Yang Feng stepped onto the summit of the 9th soul mountain. In an instant, the void split open, and a sea of souls containing endless soul dew suddenly appeared in the void. A drop of the precious soul dew, which can transform a person into a level 5 soul aptitude, poured down from the sea of souls and flew towards Yang Feng. The projection of the mysterious myriad soul temple appeared, and Yang Feng's name radiated resplendent light, surpassed countless Empyreans, and reached the first position. Heaven Holy Yang Feng, you are the first person to reach the summit of the 9th soul mountain as a holy. From today on, the Heaven Holy Yang Feng is the new master of the myriad soul temple. A huge thought reverberated in the area, and all the holy ones heard it. The Heaven Holy actually reached the summit of the 9th soul mountain. He became the new master of the myriad soul temple. The myriad soul temple actually became Yang Feng's. The myriad soul temple, one of the most valuable eternal relic sites that many Empyreans couldn't subdue, has become the personal property of the Heaven Holy. How can this be? How am I going to enter the 9 soul mountains to temper my soul in the future? The countenance of the holy ones and great holy ones in the myriad soul temple changed dramatically, and they cast secret methods and flew away. Once the eternal relic site, the myriad soul temple, is fully under Yang Feng's control, then the lives of the holy ones and great holy ones in the Hall of Eternity will be at his mercy. For a powerhouse like Yang Feng, who is destined to compete for the throne of Empyreans, few people will let go of such a great opportunity. The wave source holy's eyes shimmered with a complicated shade, and he sighed faintly. He really created a miracle and reached the summit of the 9th soul mountain. The demon battle holy's eyes shimmered with a scorching shade, and he said with a smile of excitement, "It's really beyond my expectations. I didn't expect him to reach the summit of the 9th soul mountain." Even the 10,000 soul palace had fallen into his hands. With the myriad soul temple, He has the qualifications to contend against the eternal Empyreans. That's my lord for you. The Myriad Soul Temple is an eternal relic site. Just the hundreds of statues that carry the Empyrean path outside the relic site are priceless treasures. The 9 soul mountains in the Myriad Soul Temple are even rarer treasures that can temper the soul. Even eternal Empyrean powerhouses often come to the 9 soul mountains to temper their soul. On the summit of the 9th soul mountain, the void split open, and a palm-sized, exquisite, yet covered in cracks white jade palace exuding eternal aura flew out and fell into Yang Feng's hand. Runes flashed, and thousands of runes flew out of the white jade palace and entered Yang Feng's body. This is the eternal treasure, palace of 10,000 souls. Its main ability is to absorb the soul force drifting in the universe, gather it in the Myriad Soul Temple, and form various soul-nourishing treasures. It can also heal soul injuries. At its peak, it can form a myriad soul spear that can injure an eternal. However, it was also a broken eternal treasure. Except for healing, its other abilities have basically disappeared. As soon as the thousands of runes entered Yang Feng's body, he felt a connection with the Myriad Soul Temple and learned a lot of information about it. The core of this eternal relic site is the eternal treasure Myriad Soul Temple. It is due to its existence that such a mystical eternal relic site was formed. The master of the Myriad Soul Temple has died, and all traces have been erased by the enemy. It is impossible for him to be resurrected. Following its master's orders, the Myriad Soul Temple began to wait for its master to appear. Only an expert with a saint's body who had condensed a perfect upper-class 9th-tier soul aptitude was qualified to become its new master. Chapter 1199. There was a flash of regret in Yang Feng's eyes. This is the convergence point of the Eternal Path's soul force. Even if I become the master of the Myriad Soul Temple, I won't be able to move the Myriad Soul Temple. What a pity! The core of this eternal relic site is the Myriad Soul Temple. It is the Myriad Soul Temple that extracts the soul force from the eternal path to form this eternal relic site full of miracles. If Yang Feng takes away the temple of 10,000 souls, this eternal relic site will lose its mysteries and become an ordinary ruin. The Heaven Holy has climbed to the top of the Myriad Soul Temple's 9th soul mountain. His soul has advanced to superior level 9. Obtain the recognition of the Myriad Soul Temple, and become the new master of the Myriad Soul Temple. Following the departure of the saints from the Myriad Soul Palace, an explosive piece of news exploded in the Saints' Forum. The Heaven Holy has climbed to the top of the Myriad Soul Temple's 9th soul mountain? How is that possible? That's a place that only pinnacle quasi-emperors can reach. He entered the Myriad Soul Temple less than 10 years ago. So how could he climb to the top of the 9th soul mountain? Perfect soul aptitude. In other words, if the Heaven Holy doesn't die in the future, he's bound to reach the top in the future. He'll become an Empyrean. Is another warlock emperor going to be born in the human race? Before advancing to the Empyrean realm, his soul aptitude is already perfect. Even the God Emperor and the Black-Eyed Ghost Emperor might not be a match for the Heaven Holy. The God Emperor and the Black-Eyed Ghost Emperor are reincarnated Empyrean souls, yet they don't have perfect soul aptitude. The Heaven Holy is really scary. In the Saint Forum, countless saints are discussing spiritedly. The saints who are close to the human race are naturally overjoyed. The saints who are hostile to the human race, on the other hand, are full of pessimism. Many of the neutral saints were also secretly thinking, preparing to change their stand. The Fierce Wolf Star. He climbed to the top of the Myriad Soul Temple's 9th soul mountain as a saint. How terrifying! Fortunately, I didn't make an enemy of him at the time. Otherwise, the Void Wolf race would be in danger of extinction. Browsing the Saint Forum, the Void Wolf Great Holy's eyes shimmered with shock, and cold sweat trickled down his back, filled with lingering fear. At the time, the Space Wolf Great Holy also wanted to gather all his forces to fight Yang Feng. After all, the Space Split Wolf race is a major race in the central star field of the Eternal Path and has many allies and friends. However, after weighing the pros and cons, he finally gave up the idea of fighting Yang Feng to the death. A burly great sage exuding a wild temperament appeared in this space and laughed excitedly. "Big brother, I have good news for you. The True Ruins God race, the Great Void-Eyed Tiger race, and the Starry Moon Heavenly Snake race are willing to support our race in the battle against the Heavenly Saints. Each of their clans will send 3 great saint-level experts with emperor-level secret treasures to help us fight against the human race. With the help of the 3 eternal emperor clans and the spies of the Golden Jade Fox clan, the destruction of the human race is just around the corner." Void Wolf Great Sage's expression changed drastically, and he roared, "Li Lang, you idiot! Go and capture the envoys sent by the other races, and send them to the Sky Saint unharmed." The Sharp Wolf Sage frowned slightly. "Big brother? In this way, we'll offend the 3 eternal emperor clans. If you really don't want to offend the Sky Saint, then we'll just let the envoys go." With a cold look in his eyes, the Void Wolf Great Sage waved his hand, and a light screen appeared in front of the Sharp Wolf Great Sage. "See for yourself." The Sharp Wolf Great Sage's face fell, and he exclaimed, "What? Climbed to the top of the 9th Soul Mountain? Soul perfection? How is that possible? The Sky Saint is clearly just a holy. Even if he advanced to the Great Sage realm, he can't climb to the top of the 9th Soul Mountain. Only quasi-Empyrean rank powerhouses can climb to the top of the 9th Soul Mountain. There has never been an exception." A gloomy expression on his face, the Void Wolf Great Sage barked, "With superior levels 9 soul aptitude, as long as he doesn't die, he can become the 9th Warlock Emperor of the human race. With the Sky Saint's ruthlessness, if he discovers that we colluded with the 3 eternal emperor clans, will the Space Split Wolf race be able to survive? That person wiped out the Taiyuan Starfield's Golden Bone race and hundreds of other races without hesitation." The Sharp Wolf Great Sage said decisively, "Big brother, I was wrong. I'll go capture those people and offer them to the Sky Saint." The Divine Music Celestial, in a secret room. A great void-eyed tiger holy with short blonde hair and a king character tattoo said with a smile, "Golden Fox Great Sage, the Sky Saint has been in the Myriad Soul Temple for 4 years. Half of the experts under his command are guarding the Myriad Soul Temple. With your help, Great Sage, we will be able to uproot the Sky Saint's force in the Eternal Starfield." The Golden Fox Great Sage remained silent. He sat quietly on the spot, as if his mind was elsewhere. The Great Void-Eyed Tiger Holy continued, "This time, it's the True Ruins Divine Race, the Great Void-Eyed Tiger Race, and the Star Moon Heavenly Snake Race. No matter how strong the Sky Saint is, he can't resist the joint forces of the 3 eternal Emperor clans. Besides, as long as we destroy the Sky Saint's foundation in the Central Starfield, he will be like a tree without roots, unable to rise again in the Central Starfield." The Golden Fox Great Sage asked lightly, "Purple Moon Tiger Holy, what about the restrictions set up by the Sky Saint in my soul?" The Purple Moon Tiger Holy smiled. "The True Ruins Divine Race has an eternal ruin, the True Ruins Tower. The 36th floor of the True Ruins Tower has the power to break all seals and spells. Even seals set up by soul power can be broken." The Golden Fox Great Sage fell silent again. A faint light suddenly appeared in a ring on the Golden Fox Great Sage's hand. He glanced at the ring, and a mocking smile suddenly appeared in his eyes. "Purple Moon Tiger Holy, there's an interesting piece of news in the Saint Forum. Why don't you go and take a look?" The Purple Moon Tiger Holy frowned slightly, and with a thought he logged into the Saint Forum. The Sky Saint has ascended the 9th Soul Mountain of the Myriad Soul Temple, and his soul has advanced to the Superior Class 9. He has obtained the recognition of the Myriad Soul Temple, and is the new master of the Myriad Soul Temple. How is this possible? The Sky Saint is just a saint, not even a great sage. How can he ascend the 9th Soul Mountain? That's impossible. Superior Class 9 Soul Aptitude. This means that if he doesn't die in the future, he has a high chance of becoming an emperor, and even among emperors, he will be among the top. Shit, if the Golden Fox Great Sage learns of this, he won't let me off. A storm was set off in the Purple Moon Tiger Holy's heart, and a sense of crisis welled up inside him. "Purple Moon Tiger Holy, I'm sorry. Please don't resist and wait for my lord's punishment." Countless runes flickered, and a huge hand exuding terrifying great sage-level energy waves blasted out and grabbed at the purple moon tiger sage while he was in a daze. Streams of sage aura erupted from outside and locked onto the purple moon tiger sage. After weighing the pros and cons, the purple moon tiger wholly smiled bitterly, gave up resisting, and let the golden fox wholly slap him and seal him. A complicated look in his eyes, the golden fox wholly said with a bitter smile, "Purple moon tiger wholly, I'm sorry." If he had a choice, the golden fox wholly would never want to offend an emissary of the eternal emperor race like the purple moon tiger wholly. But since Yang Feng has shown terrifying potential and strength, the golden fox wholly has no choice but to make a choice. Since Yang Feng entered the Myriad Souls Temple 4 years ago, countless forces on the eternal path have become restless, wanting to attack Yang Feng's forces. After the news broke out in the Holy Forum, countless undercurrents fell silent, not daring to move. The Eternal Path's central starfield, the Eternal Relic Site, in the brilliant divine domain, brilliant light shone. The brilliant light is extraordinary light condensed from various life magic energy. If an ordinary person could withstand the radiance of a brilliant ray and survive, they could advance to a moonlight warlock rank existence in one leap. A handsome great holy with blue hair stepped into the brilliant divine domain. When the brilliant light shone on him, he absorbed it. The great holy crossed numerous barriers and came to the deepest part of the brilliant divine domain. A huge blue mountain that seems to support heaven and earth appeared in the great holy's eyes. On the summit of the blue mountain, there is a magnificent temple. In the center of the temple, there sits a handsome man with long blue hair and a sacred aura. 9 mysterious halos appeared behind the man, making him look like a god, sacred and inviolable. Virtually endless brilliant light converged from all directions and was absorbed by the 9 halos behind the man. His aura was growing stronger with every passing moment, emitting an incomparably terrifying pressure. The man exuding a mysterious aura asked flatly, "Azure Great Holy, what brings you here?" The Azure Great Holy replied respectfully, "Lord, Heaven Holy Yang Feng climbed to the top of the Myriad Souls Temple's 9th Soul Mountain a day ago and obtained the recognition of the Myriad Souls Temple as its master. He is now the new master of the Myriad Souls Temple." Heaven Holy Yang Feng? The Yang Feng who killed my holy subordinates and sabotaged my plan to capture the Jade Melody Holy? The man exuding a mysterious aura slowly opened his eyes, which flickered with countless runes. As if there are 2 worlds in his eyes, a supreme and invincible aura spread from him. The Azure Great Holy replied respectfully, "That's right." The mysterious man exclaimed in admiration, "Apart from quasi-Empyrean step supreme geniuses, no one can climb the 9th soul mountain by force. Since he can climb it, his soul aptitude should have reached the Great Circle and advanced to superior level 9. Amazing! In this era, there are still such peerless geniuses. If he was born in the same era as me, I might not be his opponent. Chapter 1200. The man emitting mysterious radiance commented calmly, "Unfortunately, he was born in this era by mistake. In the end, he is just a stepping stone for us to move forward." In an instant, all the cosmic energy within tens of thousands of light-years in radius of the brilliant divine domain was attracted and gathered here. A fearsome energy vortex quickly formed, surged towards the man emitting mysterious radiance, and entered his body. Countless mysterious runes flickered, and a terrifying aura of great perfection soul emanated from the mysterious man's body, spreading in all directions. The God Emperor's soul is complete. As expected of the God Emperor, his soul aptitude has advanced to superior level 9. As expected of an invincible overlord of an era. After reincarnating, he is still so heaven-defying. When the scouts of the major forces hidden outside the brilliant divine domain sensed the great perfection soul aura, their countenance changed dramatically, and they quickly reported back to their respective forces. The Azure Great Holy looked at the God Emperor sitting in the void with a scorching shade in his eyes. "As expected of my lord, how amazing! The God Emperor's soul aptitude has advanced to superior level 9. When the news reached the Holy Forum, it set off another uproar. "As expected of the God Emperor." an invincible overlord of an era. No matter how strong a heaven holy is, he has only started practicing cultivation in this era after all. His accumulation can't compare to that of the God Emperor. It's a pity. If it was in another era, a heaven holy would be an invincible Empyrean. Unfortunately, he was born in this era and met the God Emperor. He is destined to become a stepping stone for the God Emperor. In the Saint Forum, the saints who rejected the human race surged out and cheered. The holy ones who originally leaned towards Yang Feng and the human race fell silent. After all, the God Emperor was once an invincible overlord of an era. But after his rebirth, he has advanced to superior level 9 soul aptitude in the holy step. Even the saints who support Yang Feng aren't optimistic about him. After all, the God Emperor has reached the peak once. He has many advantages over Yang Feng. 9 days later, in the brilliant celestial territory, boundless radiance emanated from the God Emperor's body, undergoing all sorts of mysterious and brilliant transformations. The Divine Emperor opened his eyes slowly, and the two worlds in his eyes continued to spin incessantly. Wherever his gaze passed by, void space would collapse slightly, and an extremely terrifying pressure gushed out from his body, bringing with it an invincible dominance. The Azure Great Saint lowered his head and stood quietly below the God Emperor. Countless runes flashed in the God Emperor's eyes, and traces of the aura of destiny emanated from his body. A blue mirror emitting traces of the aura of destiny flew out of his hand and floated in the void. The blue mirror shone brightly. Countless runes appeared and shone in the air. A blue light curtain appeared in the void, and the figures of Mykelia and Shiryu appeared on the blue light curtain. These are the two people that the Sky Saint values the most in the path of eternity, and their locations. The God Emperor flicked a finger, and a blue stream of light flew out of his hand and entered the Azure Great Saint's hand. Then he closed his eyes again. The blue mirror turned into a ray of light and entered the Celestial Emperor. The blue mirror of fate is really a fearsome secret treasure. The Azure Great Saint looked at the blue mirror with a complicated gleam in his eyes. The blue mirror of fate is an Empyrean-grade secret treasure controlled by the God Emperor. Moreover, it is a very rare destiny-type Empyrean-grade secret treasure. With the reflection of the blue mirror of fate, as long as there are enough traces and clues, even if a great holy step powerhouse escapes into a different space, their fate will still be revealed by the blue mirror of fate. Many holy and great holy have been subdued by the God Emperor to serve him. They were afraid of the blue mirror of fate. Once they were hit by the blue mirror of fate, they wouldn't be able to escape the God Emperor's pursuit no matter where they went. Even the people they valued the most would be reflected by the blue mirror of fate, and then they would be killed by the God Emperor. The Azure Great Sage bowed respectfully to the God Emperor and retreated. The Moss Secret Realm is a secret realm established by a great holy step powerhouse at the edge of the path of eternity's central starfield. In a luxurious palace in the Trello secret domain, Mykelia was lying lazily on a large, soft bed in a white veil. Beside the large soft bed, there are 18 Warlock Monarch rank Blazing Angels. The 18 Warlock Monarch rank Blazing Angels have sexy figures and are extremely beautiful. Set off by the beautiful Mykelia, they form a beautiful picture. Big Brother Yang Feng is really amazing. Not only did you advance to superior level 9 soul aptitude, but you also obtained an eternal relic site, the Myriad Soul Temple. Damn it, compared to others, I'm really far behind. There was a flash of frustration in Mykelia's beautiful eyes. Then, countless runes flickered on her, and she exuded advanced Holy Spirit rank fluctuations of power. After entering the path of eternity, Mykelia has had many fortuitous encounters and advanced to an advanced Holy Spirit rank powerhouse. Her evolution speed is already heaven-defying, surpassing that of countless supreme geniuses. However, compared to Yang Feng's growth, she still pales in comparison. Outside the Tai Luo mystic realm, an incomparably huge tiger claw descended from the sky and slammed into the outer space of the mystic realm, forcibly tearing it apart. A void-eye tiger with a pair of wings on its back, countless mysterious runes engraved on its head, and its eyes, which seemed to contain endless mysteries, descended into the secret realm. A great holy of the void-eye tiger race. What's going on? How did he know that I'm here? Shock flashed in Mycelia's beautiful eyes, and she promptly collected the 18 warlock monarch rank blazing angels into a secret treasure she carried with her. Then, she operated the essence of speed, turned into a green ray, and fled into the distance. Found you. Angel Empress Mycelia, Heaven Holy Yang Feng is one of the two most important people on the path of eternity. The great holy steppe void-eye tiger locked its eyes on Mycelia. Its eyes flickered fiercely, countless runes appeared, and two beams of light shot out, tore through the sky, and barreled towards Mycelia. The two rays of light are an innate ability of the void-eye tiger race. They are born with the law of karma. Once they are locked on, it is virtually impossible to escape. Mycelia's beautiful eyes shimmered coldly, and the Angel Empress armor Yang Feng forged at a cost of countless rare resources appeared on her body. Looking like a beautiful and powerful goddess of war, she slashed out with her sword, and a sword ray containing the essence of darkness tore through the sky and slashed at the void-eye tiger's double pupils' light. Boom! The void-eye tiger's double pupils' light smashed the dark sword ray, slammed into Mycelia, and sent her flying thousands of kilometers away. Mycelia spewed out a mouthful of blood, and then fled outside the Moss secret realm with the help of the backlash force. Amazing, to be able to withstand my full-strength blow. You're really an angel empress. That's a heaven and earth variant for you, a darling of the universe. If it was just me, you might have escaped. The great holy steppe void-eye tiger smiled ferociously, flapped its wings, and turned into a stream of light chasing after Mycelia. As soon as Mycelia flew out of the Moss secret realm, a black box suddenly appeared. Countless runes flickered inside the black box, and as if a cage of heaven and earth, pressed towards Mycelia. Rays of black divine light descended from the black box, suppressing everything and crushing towards Mycelia. Mycelia slashed out with her sword, and sword rays containing the essence of darkness slashed the black light, and then flew out desperately. It's no use. After all, you're just a holy steppe expert. No matter how you struggle, you can't escape. Advanced great holy rank power emerged from behind the black chest, and countless streams of black light shone brighter and shot towards Mycelia like chains. Damn it, the gap in strength is too big. There was a flash of unwillingness in Mycelia's beautiful eyes, and she silently recited an incantation. Countless runes flickered, and a transparent shield appeared around her, formed a huge angel egg, and sealed her inside. As soon as the angel egg took shape, it was sucked into the black box. A peerlessly handsome great sage of the true ruins god race with two golden horns on his head spread his fingers, and the black box flew directly into his hand. The true ruins divine race great holy glanced at the black box and sighed. Angel Empress, this is a heaven and earth variant that can grow into a quasi-empyrean steppe powerhouse. To have such a heaven and earth variant following you, the Heaven Holy is indeed a peerless genius of this era. The Void-Eyes Tiger Great Holy flew to the side of the true ruins divine race Great Holy, turned into a burly middle-aged man, and his eyes shimmered with frigid killing intent. The more outstanding he is, the more he must die. Otherwise, once he grows up, both our races will face the calamity of extinction. The Heaven Holy is not a soft-hearted person. The true ruins divine race Great Holy sighed faintly. Unfortunately, if it wasn't for that idiot true ruins divine son making enemies for my race. The true ruins divine race will never become enemies with such a monster. If there was no other choice, the true ruins divine race would have submitted to Yang Feng in exchange for his forgiveness. But now that the God Emperor has advanced to superior level 9 soul aptitude. With a better choice, the true ruins divine race decisively chose to side with the God Emperor and do everything possible to suppress Yang Feng. Light shone on the right hand of the true ruins divine race Great Holy, and his complexion flickered. Chapter 1201. The great sage of the void-eyed tiger race asked, "What's the matter?" A gloomy expression on his face, the great sage of the true ruins divine race responded, "The great sage of the star moon heavenly snake race who went to capture Shi Yu failed. He escaped." The great sage of the void-eyed tiger race uttered, "We lost another bargaining chip to deal with the heaven holy. But since he has been captured, it doesn't matter whether Shiryu was captured or not." The great sage of the true ruins divine race nodded, then took a step and disappeared. The Thunder Emperor star is the star where the small Thunder Emperor once lived. At this time, this star has become the headquarters of the human race in the central starfield. Outside the Thunder Emperor star, there were a total of 136 stars floating in the sky. Every single star had already been modified into a mechanical stronghold. Even if it is a great holy step powerhouse, if they dare to break into the Thunder Emperor star, they will have a slim chance of survival. A ray of light flew over from afar, jumped through space, and appeared in a starfield near the Thunder Emperor star. This is the holy land where the Heaven Holy lives. Without a summons from the Heaven Holy, outsiders are not allowed to approach. Intruders die. A fearsome voice reverberated in the starfield. The ray of light stopped the spatial jump, a round warship opened, and a handsome Infinity Warlock rank True Ruins primordial race powerhouse stepped out. The True Ruins divine race powerhouse said with a smile, "I am the light of True Ruins, an emissary sent by the True Ruins divine race. On behalf of the True Ruins divine race, I request an audience with Sir Heaven Holy." A trifling Infinity Warlock rank ant wants to request an audience with my lord. You're overestimating yourself. Scram. A saint tier pressure erupted in this star domain. Ripples appeared in space as the Sky Dragon, which radiated boundless dragon might, slowly appeared. It stared at the light of True Ruins with a look of disdain and sneered. The light of True Ruins responded with a smile, "I came here to tell the great Heaven Holy a piece of news." His subordinate in the main world outside the Eternal Road, Angel Empress Mykelia, is a guest in the Eternal Star of the True Ruins God race. Due to a misunderstanding, Miss Mykelia has automatically turned into an angel egg. In about 30 days, she will die due to power exhaustion. Sir Holy, please pass on this to Sir Heaven Holy. The Sky Dragon's eyes burst out with a fierce glint, and he said in a cold voice, "You True Ruins divines have the gall to touch my lord's subjects. Does the True Ruins God race want to start a war with us?" Our True Ruins God race has no such intentions. I just want to invite the Heavenly Saint to the Eternal Star as a guest. Since I've conveyed the message, I'll take my leave now. The True Ruins light's figure flickered and he stepped into the circular battleship. With a flash of light, the round battleship began to jump and fly into the distance. The Sky Dragon looked in the direction that the light of True Ruins had left in, and a ferocious glint flashed in its eyes. However, it did not kill the light of True Ruins in the end. Infinity Warlock rank powerhouses are just insignificant characters in the Eternal Emperor race. Even if the Sky Dragon kills the light of True Ruins, it has no effect on the True Ruins gods. This matter must be reported to the Lord. A grave look flashed across the Sky Dragon's eyes. Its body swayed slightly as it flew toward the 10,000 Soul Palace. Sky Dragon Saint, this is the Master's seclusion grounds. Why have you come here? Among the statues of the 10,000 Soul Palace, the Ansha Manmo Holy suddenly opened his eyes, looked into the distance, and uttered coldly. The Sky Dragon Saint responded, "Ansha Manmo Holy, I came here to report something important to the Lord." The Ansha Manmo Holy uttered lightly, "The Lord has just completed his soul transformation and is nourishing his soul on the 9th Soul Mountain. If there's anything, wait until the Lord's soul transformation is complete." "Ansha Manmo Holy, let him in." Yang Feng's voice came from the 10,000 Soul Palace. Ansha Manmo Great Sage respectfully opened up a path. "Yes, Lord." A rainbow bridge emerged from the 10,000 Soul Palace and landed at the foot of the Sky Dragon Saint. As soon as the Sky Dragon Saint stepped onto the rainbow bridge, he was swept to the summit of the 9th Soul Mountain. On the summit of the 9th Soul Mountain, Yang Feng is sitting cross-legged in the void, soaked in the endless soul dew, exuding mysterious light and wisps of immortal breath. "My lord, so strong. We are both holy step saints, yet the gap between us is so huge. Just his breath alone gives me such a great sense of oppression, it has already surpassed that of many great holy steps." The Sky Dragon Saint, who has transformed into a handsome human, looked at Yang Feng with shock in his eyes. What's the matter? Speak. Eyes closed, countless runes revolved around Yang Feng, and a tremendous amount of soul force gushed out from him, and he spoke flatly. The Sky Dragon Saint replied respectfully, "My lord, the true ruins god race sent an emissary saying that the angel Empress Mykelia has been captured by them and suppressed in the eternal relic site Eternal Star. Mykelia has already turned into an angel egg. She will run out of power and die in 30 days at most." The true ruins god race, what gall? Yang Feng opened his eyes, which flickered with countless runes, and a fearsome anger diffused from him and reverberated in the void. Fearsome soul might diffused from Yang Feng and swept into the surroundings. Under the pressure of the perfect step soul, even the Sky Dragon wholly trembled under Yang Feng's wrath. The Anshimo Great Holy uttered respectfully, "My lord, the true ruins god race must have set up an ambush on the Eternal Star. If my lord goes there, you will be besieged. This old slave pleads with my lord to give up on Mykelia. This is the best plan. It won't be too late to exterminate the true ruins god race after you ascend to the Empyrean throne. At that time, this old slave is willing to be the vanguard to attack the true ruins god race and avenge Lady Mykelia." Yang Feng looked at the Anshimo Great Holy with a cold gaze, and his eyes surged with frigid killing intent. When the Anshimo Great Holy was stared at by Yang Feng, cold sweat flowed down his back, and he lowered his head without saying a word. There is silence in the hall, as if a storm is brewing. The Sky Dragon Saint lowered his head, not daring to say a word. "Yes, what you said is indeed the best plan." After a long time, Yang Feng's voice sounded in the hall. The Anshimo Great Holy heaved a sigh of relief, his back drenched in cold sweat. The Anshimo Great Holy is not a good person to begin with. He has killed countless life forms. He sold himself as a slave and did his best to become Yang Feng's slave, which is how he escaped and wasn't devoured by Yang Feng. Yang Feng's eyes filled with endless killing intent, and he uttered coldly, "Unfortunately, I must rescue Mykelia no matter what price I have to pay. As for the true ruins god race, since they dare to block my way, then I'll destroy them." The Anshimo Great Holy frowned slightly, and then remained silent. Wave Source Holy requests an audience with the Heaven Holy. Demonic Battle Holy requests an audience with the Heaven Holy. Two great holy step auras rose outside the 10,000 Souls Temple, and two voices echoed in the area. Yang Feng shifted his gaze outside and saw the Wave Source Holy and the Demonic Battle Holy standing quietly at the edge of the 10,000 Souls Temple. "Please come in." Yang Feng's voice echoed in the void, and two rainbow bridges extended from the Myriad Souls Temple and landed at the feet of the Wave Source Holy and the other two Great Holies. The Wave Source Holy and the Demonic Battle Holy stepped onto the two rainbow bridges. The two rainbow bridges swept the two great sages to the 9th Soul Mountain. "Greetings, Heaven Holy." As soon as the two Great Holies saw Yang Feng, they saluted him and uttered. Yang Feng asked, "What brings you here, Great Holy?" The Demonic Battle Holy smiled heroically and said calmly, "I came here to join you, Sir Heaven Holy, to become your subject and fight for you. You reached the summit of the 9th Soul Mountain as a holy step powerhouse and showed infinite potential. I want to join you in order to assist you in ascending to the Empyrean throne. When you ascend to the eternal throne in the future, I hope that you can give me some guidance." The Wave Source Holy uttered with a smile, "The Demonic Battle Holy and I are good friends, we share the same opinion." Yang Feng responded decisively, "When I ascend to the eternal throne in the future, I will definitely take care of you too." Every great holy step powerhouse is a powerhouse who can suppress a starfield. Even a warlock emperor will show respect to a great holy step powerhouse who defers to them. Since the Demon Battle Great Holy and the Wave Source Great Holy have come to seek refuge, Yang Feng naturally can't turn them away. Yang Feng uttered, "The true ruins god race captured my friend Mykelia and sealed her on the Eternal Star. She only has a month. I want to save her. Do you have any good ideas?" The Demonic Battle Holy and the Wave Source Holy are advanced great holy powerhouses. In terms of strength alone, They are not inferior to the Cloud Dragon Holy without using an Empyrean-grade secret treasure. With their vast connections in the central starfield, they naturally became the targets of Yang Feng's inquiries. The demonic battle holy frowned slightly and said, "The Eternal Star is a dangerous place. 30,000 years ago, the true Ruins God race even used the power of their race to kill a quasi-Empyrean steppe powerhouse there. It won't be that easy to get out of there, Lord, although I have some friends. But I am the only one who is willing to fight to the death, Lord. At that time, I can be the vanguard to attack the Eternal Star." Yang Feng's gaze fell on the Wave Source Holy, not expressing his opinion. The Wave Source Holy pondered for a while, and then said, "Our first task is to rescue Lady Mykelia, Lord. Breaking into the Eternal Star is the worst plan. Even if his lordship can destroy the Eternal Star, it will be meaningless if his lordship's good friend Mykelia falls." The Wave Source Holy asked, "Lord, have you heard of the Mask of the Illusion God Emperor?" Yang Feng answered, "No. What is it?" Great Sage Ripple Source smiled lightly and said, "The Illusion God Emperor's mask is an emperor-level secret treasure. It was refined by an emperor from the Eternal Era called the Illusion God Emperor, who had collected all the rare treasures in the world. Once you put on the mask, you can transform into another powerhouse. Even Empyreans will find it difficult to distinguish them." Chapter 1202. The Wave Source Holy uttered with a smile, "In a secret realm in the Phantom Star Ocean in the central starfield of the Eternal Path, the descendants of the Phantom God Emperor reside. In their hands was the Illusion God Emperor's mask. I have a friend who is the guardian of the Phantom God race. If you can persuade him to lend me the Phantom God Emperor mask, I am willing to sneak into the true Ruins God race and rescue Lady Mykelia." Yang Feng asked, "How do I contact him?" "Please wait a moment." The Wave Source Holy spread the fingers of a hand, and a seven-colored scale suddenly appeared and radiated seven-colored light, and a flower grew from the seven-colored light. The flower bloomed, and a handsome great holy with short blue hair appeared in the center of the flower. The handsome great holy swept the surroundings with his gaze and asked calmly, "Wave Source Holy, what do you want?" The Wave Source Holy uttered, "Green Illusion Holy. This is my lord, the Heaven Holy. He has something to discuss with you." The Green Illusion Holy's eyes shimmered with enigmatic light, and he saluted Yang Feng. "Greetings, Heaven Holy." Yang Feng uttered, "Green Illusion Holy, I hope to borrow your Phantom God race's secret treasure, the Phantom God Emperor mask. After the deed is done, I can pay you 20 springs of immortality as a reward." The Green Illusion Holy uttered with a bitter smile, "Since Sir Heaven Holy has spoken, I shouldn't have said no. However, the Phantom God Emperor mask is hidden in my race's holy land, the Fantasy Field. If he doesn't want to show himself, we won't be able to find him. For Emperor-level secret treasures like the Divine Armor of Dawn, Green Sun Halberd, and White Tiger Saber, if they wanted to hide, even a great saint-level expert would find it difficult to find their traces." Yang Feng frowned slightly and said, "The Fantasy Field? Can I go in and look for the Phantom God Emperor mask?" "But this is the location of the Fantasy Field. If you don't want your true identity to be discovered, Sir Heaven Holy, you can use this identity to enter the Fantasy Field." The Green Illusion Holy pointed with a finger, ripples shone, and the void distorted slightly. As if crossing an endless distance, an object appeared here. However, there was a terrifying barrier in the 10,000 Soul Palace. That thing's projection had already appeared here, but it was unable to teleport over. With a thought from Yang Feng, the barrier that shrouded the myriad souls temple disappeared. Ripples appeared in the void, and a green leaf appeared, exuding traces of the ultimacy of illusion. Countless mysterious runes appeared in Yang Feng's eyes, and he took a deep look at the dark green leaf. In an instant, he analyzed all the information about the dark green leaf. Then he waved his hand, and the dark green leaf disappeared. Within the Green Illusion's secret realm in the depths of the Shadowed Illusion Star Ocean. "I finally made it." A beautiful woman with shoulder-length blue hair, a sexy figure, and a blue tight suit that accentuated her beautiful figure emerged from a blue light. She appeared in front of a 3,000-meter-long battleship engraved with mysterious runes. This is the demonic warship that leads to the fantasy zone, our holy land. Show me your identification. A warrior exuding glorious sun warlock rank fluctuations of power stepped forward and uttered coldly. The beautiful woman in blue tight suit smiled and flipped her lily-white hand, and a dark green leaf suddenly appeared and radiated bright green light. The warrior's face flickered, his eyes shimmered with respect, and he stepped aside. Juan Karen, the #1 genius of this Phantom God Genius battle. Please come in. The Phantom God Genius battle is a grand ceremony of the Phantom God race that is held every 100 years. Only those geniuses under 1,000 years of age can participate. In the past, if the #1 genius of the Phantom God Genius battle didn't die during their growth, they would advance to the Warlock Monarch realm or even higher. 50% of the Holy Ones of the Phantom God race were the #1 genius of the Phantom God Genius battle, which further highlights the dignity of the #1 genius of the Phantom God Genius battle. They're all old acquaintances. When Juan Karen boarded the spirit ship leading to the fantasy field, she came to a vast hall and saw many young geniuses of the Phantom God race standing in the hall. Juan Karen, she's here as well. Now, all the top 100 geniuses of the Illusory God Genius battle have arrived. The eyes of the geniuses of the Phantom God race in the hall are filled with envy, jealousy, and respect as they focused on Juan Karen. Juan Karen, you sure are arrogant to make us wait for you for an hour. That's the #1 genius of the Phantom God Genius battle for you. An extremely beautiful woman with waist-length blue hair and a white dress exuding a seductive charm sneered as she stepped forward and ridiculed him. She had long blue hair that reached her waist and was wearing a white dress. Juan Karen said apologetically, "Sorry, I'm late, Juan Mingyan. I'm sorry to have kept everyone waiting." A tall and handsome man with short blue hair walked over with a refreshing smile on his face and said, "Forget it, Mingyan, I didn't do it on purpose. Besides, it's not the scheduled departure time yet." A very unusual illusory man with short blue hair and a body as fat as a ball also walked over and said, "Since you're here, why hasn't the spirit ship started?" An expressionless and handsome illusory godkind man walked over and said coldly, "Are you still waiting for someone?" However, this time, only the top 100 geniuses of our spirit ship should be able to enter the fantasy zone. Juan Karen, Juan Mingyan, Juan Feng, Juan Luo, and Juan Bingjue were the top 5 supreme geniuses of the Phantom God Genius battle. They were far stronger than the other geniuses of the Phantom God Genius battle. With the 5 of them as the center, 8 young geniuses of the Phantom God race walked over and formed a small circle, where they chatted about the mysteries of illusions. 3 hours later, Yang Feng slowly stepped into the hall. "Who's that?" "The spirit ship is 2 hours past the departure time. Are they waiting for him? Is he the son of a bigwig?" As soon as Yang Feng entered the hall, he attracted gazes full of speculations. Under the watchful eyes of the crowd, Yang Feng came to an inconspicuous corner, sat down, and picked up a cup of Phantom God wine, a specialty of the Phantom God race, and quietly tasted it. "Everyone is here. The spirit ship is about to start. Please get ready." Shortly after Yang Feng entered the hall, a voice sounded in the hall. Countless runes flashed, and the spirit ship took off and flew towards the fantasy field. "Kid, who are you? You made us wait for you for 2 hours." Along with a burst of fragrance, Juan Mingyan walked up to in front of Yang Feng, looked at him condescendingly with an arrogant expression on her face, and spoke coldly. Juan Mingyan was the 3rd genius of the Phantom God Genius battle. Even if the other party was a descendant of a holy one, as long as the other party was in the right, she would dare to rebuke the other party. Juan Karen and the other geniuses of the Phantom God Pearl followed Juan Mingyan over. Juan Feng smiled bitterly and said helplessly, "Friend, I'm very sorry. Mingyan has this kind of personality. She has no malice. If she offended you in any way, please forgive her." Every genius has their pride. But although Juan Feng is arrogant, but that pride is hidden deep in her heart. She is gentle and tactful when dealing with people. Yang Feng smiled faintly and tactfully asked the guest to leave. "My name is Juan Feng. Sorry, I want to be alone." Hearing Yang Feng's words, Huan Feng pulled Huan Mingyan away. Sorry for the disturbance. Huan Mingyan glared at Yang Feng and said in a low voice, Damn it, that guy is so arrogant. He doesn't care about us. I must teach him a lesson. Don't go too far. Huan Feng keenly felt Yang Feng's deeply concealed disregard and felt a little displeased and exhorted. Don't worry, I'll only make him lose face. Huan Mingyan smiled, walked to another corner, silently recited an incantation, spread the fingers of a hand, and a magic flower suddenly appeared in her hand. Countless runes bloomed on the magic flower and reflected Yang Feng's figure. Huan Mingyan smiled sweetly and released an astonishing charm. Except for Huan Feng, Huan Luo, and Huan Bingjue, the other geniuses of the illusion god race averted their gazes, not daring to look at her for fear of being captured by her charm. Huan Mingyan pointed at the magic flower with her lily-white hand, and ripples of illusion quietly spread in the hall and swept towards Yang Feng. The fluctuations of illusion are soundless and exquisite. If a warlock monarch rank powerhouse doesn't pay attention, they won't be able to detect it. This little guy actually cast a spell on me. He's overestimating himself. Fine, I'll have some fun with you. The corners of Yang Feng's mouth rose into a smile, and he operated the law of illusion and flicked his finger, and a rune containing the law of illusion suddenly appeared in the palm of his hand. Huan Mingyan's eyes suddenly glazed over, her pretty face flushed, and she collapsed on the ground, curled up into a ball, and uttered a heart-shaking cry. Illusion backlash? He's an expert. So strong. You're not allowed to watch. Huan Karen's face flickered, and she waved her lily-white hand, and a ripple separated her, Huan Mingyan, and the young men of the illusion god race. Huan Karen silently recited an incantation and pointed with a finger, and 7-colored light shone, formed runes, and entered Huan Mingyan. The mysterious runes shone and contended with Yang Feng's illusion in an attempt to dispel it from Huan Mingyan's body. Chapter 1203. Interesting, this guy's mastery of illusions is really exquisite. He has already condensed the essence of illusion and opened up his own path. That's really amazing. Unfortunately, he's still not my opponent. Yang Feng smiled faintly and flicked his finger, and the rune in his hand rotated slightly and radiated strange light, yet didn't emit any fluctuations of power. On Huan Mingyan's body, a strange rune flickered, flew out, and swept towards Huan Karen along the karma threads of the spell. Shit! Huan Karen's face flickered, and she pointed with her fair finger, and illusion runes formed an illusion blade that slashed towards the weird rune of illusion. The illusion blade is the manifestation of Huan Karen's path, and it can cut through all kinds of illusion secret methods. With this illusion blade, she defeated the supreme geniuses of the illusion god race and won first place in the illusion god genius battle. When the illusion blade slashed at the strange seal that didn't have a trace of power fluctuations, ripples flickered, and the seal was chopped into pieces. Yang Feng's eyes revealed a look of surprise, and he praised, "Hey, to be able to chop the rune I condensed. Amazing!" Although Yang Feng hasn't condensed the essence of illusion, but as a pinnacle holy step powerhouse, he has already grasped the law of illusion. Although he condensed a rune of illusion casually, but even some warlock monarch rank powerhouses can't break it. Strange fluctuations suddenly emerged from Huan Mingyan's body, and one rune after another appeared and swept towards Huan Karen. "You're shameless." When Huan Karen saw this, her pretty face changed. She let out a delicate cry and waved the illusion blade to slash at the runes. After slashing 3 runes in a row, Huan Karen was enveloped by a rune. Her eyes blurred, her body heated up, and she collapsed on the ground and uttered bewildering cries. When Huan Feng heard the voice coming from the boundary, her face flickered. Shit! But she was defeated. What is the origin of that person? To be able to defeat even Huan Karen with his illusion, there are no fluctuations of power. Huan Bingjue uttered coldly, "Who cares about his origin? Let's go and teach him a lesson." In a one-on-one fight, we are naturally not his match. But we have so many people here. Unless he's a king, he'll definitely lose to us. All right. The eyes of the young geniuses of the illusion god tribe flashed with determination as they walked over. Huan Feng came to Yang Feng and said, Huan Feng, Mingyan has offended you before. Please forgive me. Please remove the spell on her. Illusory wind, shut up. Huan Mingyan actually dared to offend Lord Huan Feng. This was the punishment she deserved. You're not allowed to plead for her. A voice sounded in the area, and warlock monarch rank might enveloped the area. A stunningly beautiful woman with shoulder-length blue hair, dressed in red leather armor, a sexy figure, and exuding amazing charm appeared on the warship. Exuding the aura of a queen, she barked at Huan Feng. Queen of Illusion. This is Queen Huan Ju, the champion of the previous illusory god genius battle. He is the most outstanding genius our illusion god clan has seen in 100,000 years. This is the monarch realm. In just 1,000 years, she has already advanced to the monarch realm. How amazing! No wonder she is the most outstanding genius of the illusion god race. Inside the warship, the young geniuses of the illusion god race looked at the Queen of Illusion with envy, jealousy, and awe in their eyes. There are more than 100 warlock monarch rank powerhouses in the illusion god race. However, these warlock monarch rank powerhouses are the trump cards the illusion god race has accumulated over a long period of time. Most of the illusion god race's warlock monarch rank powerhouses advanced to the warlock monarch rank around 8,000 years old. For the Queen of Illusion god race to advance to the warlock monarch rank around 2,000 years old, she is definitely a peerless genius. Greetings, Queen of Illusion god race. Huan Feng and the other young geniuses of the illusion god race saluted the Queen of Illusion god race. When the Queen of Illusion god race came to in front of Yang Feng, she glanced at the young geniuses of the illusion god race, raised her eyebrows and barked, "Apologize to Lord Huan Feng. Do you want me to throw you into the 6th floor of Illusion Fiend Prison to be punished?" Huan Bingju retorted with a frigid expression, "Queen of Illusion god race, it was Huan Feng who cast a spell and knocked out Mingyan. Why do you want us to apologize to him? Do you think that because you are geniuses of the illusion god race, you can ignore everything? You want to contradict me, the warden of Illusion Fiend Prison? Huan Bingju, since you don't accept me, then go to the 6th floor of Illusion Fiend Prison and stay there for 3 years." The beautiful eyes of the Queen of Illusion god race shimmered with a dangerous smile, and she pointed with her fair hand. Countless mysterious runes flickered on her snow-white finger and exuded an enchanting charm. Huan Bingju's face fell, and countless mysterious runes appeared on his body. But in the next moment, the runes on his body sank into a muddle-headed state. When the Queen of Illusion god race pointed at his forehead, he lost all his strength and fell to the ground. The Queen of Illusion god race said coldly, "Throw him into the 6th floor of Illusion Fiend Prison." Milady Queen. Traces of illusory ripples flickered, and 2 blue-cloaked illusion god race experts suddenly appeared. They bowed to Queen Huan Ju and grabbed Huan Bingjue like a dead dog. Then they disappeared into the void. So strong. She insta-killed Huan Bingju. As expected of the Queen of Illusion god race. After 1,000 years, she has become even stronger. No wonder she is the queen most likely to advance to the holy step in our race. Gazes of awe focused on the Queen of Illusion god race. Huan Feng bowed to Yang Feng decisively and said respectfully, "Sir Huan Feng, everything that happened before was our fault. Mingyan shouldn't have cast a spell on you. If she offended you in any way, please forgive her. Sir Huan Feng, it's all our fault, please forgive us." When the illusion god race geniuses saw the determination of the Queen of Illusion god race, they bowed their heads and apologized to Yang Feng. The Phantom Prison was a place where the illusion god race punished sinners. Once you were thrown into such a place, even if you didn't die, you would be crippled. Once Huan Bingju was thrown into the Phantom Prison, her future would be ruined, and it would be difficult for her to rise again. Yang Feng said coldly, "Your companion's spell has been removed, let's go." "Thank you, sir." Huan Feng and the others heaved a sigh of relief. As if they were pardoned, they left in a sorry state. The Queen of Illusion god race, exuding an astonishing charm and aura, sat on a sofa in front of Yang Feng and uttered apologetically, Sir, I'm sorry. The children of our race have always been arrogant and willful. If they offended you in any way, please forgive them. Yang Feng asked, You know who I am? The Queen of Illusion God Race replied with a sweet smile, Yes. Sir, although your identity is top secret. But in order to avoid misunderstandings, the Green Illusion Great Holy ordered me to act as your personal guard. As soon as Yang Feng stepped into the central starfield, he found an excuse to quell the golden jade foxes and looted their treasury almost completely. Not wanting anyone in his race to clash with Yang Feng, the Green Illusion Great Holy arranged for the most charming and potential genius of his race, the Queen of Illusion God Race, to act as his personal guard. Yang Feng uttered lightly, The Green Illusion Great Holy is really thoughtful. Apart from you, does anyone else in the Illusion God Race know who I am? The Queen of Illusion God Race responded with a smile, Sir, rest assured. Except for the Great Holy and me, no one else knows who you are. Yang Feng nodded, That's good. The Queen of Illusion God Race uttered with a smile, Karen and Mingyan are pretty good, but Mingyan is a bit arrogant and willful. Sir, do you want to call them over and teach them a lesson? Yang Feng bent over slightly, his eyes exuding wild light, stared at the Queen of Illusion God Race, and uttered with a smile, I want to teach you a lesson, how about it? The pretty face of the Queen of Illusion God Race flushed, and she lowered her head, looking like a shy girl in love. If it's an order, sir, I will naturally obey. Yang Feng closed his eyes, leaned back on the sofa, and said unhurriedly, What amazing acting skills. You are also a great woman. However, unfortunately, I'm not in the mood recently. The Queen of Illusion God Race hesitated for a while, and then asked, Is it because of Lady Mykelia? The surrounding atmosphere seemed to be shrouded by a terrifying pressure, and the bones of the Queen of Illusion God Race issued brittle sounds. As if a mountain was pressing down on her, she could hardly budge. After a while, a voice came from the space. The atmosphere loosened, and the Queen of Illusion God Race felt like she came back to life. A storm surged in the heart of the Queen of Illusion God Race. So scary, so this is a heaven holy. A heaven-defying powerhouse who can contend against the God Emperor and the Black Eyes Ghost Emperor. Sure enough, he deserves his reputation, he's heaven-defying. The pressure he gives me is even greater than that of the Green Illusion Great Holy. After hundreds of spatial jumps, the spirit ship appeared on the periphery of a huge celestial body exuding mysterious light, and it landed on the starport of the celestial body. So this is the fantasy field. This place is somewhat similar to the dream world. However, it's of a higher level than the dream world. After all, the dream world is just a place where dreams converge. It's an illusory world that can only give birth to 1 or 2 Holy Spirit warlocks at most. It's far worse than the fantasy field. When Yang Feng walked out of the starship, he saw a powerful barrier around him. Outside the barrier, there are all kinds of strange beings looking like the dream world. Chapter 1204. Huan Feng, this is the Illusory God Clan's sacred land, the Illusory Field. In this fantasy zone, our clan's treasure will reveal enemies of the same level according to each person's strength. The longer one could stay in the fantasy field of the Holy Land, the greater his potential. I know you're stronger than me, but my potential is definitely not inferior to anyone. I want to challenge you. Do you dare to compete with me to see who can last longer in the fantasy zone? Huan Mingyan came over and stared at Yang Feng. Her pretty face flushed, and her beautiful eyes looked like they were about to spew fire as she stared at Yang Feng. Huan Mingyan has already changed her clothes. When she thought of the embarrassing scene not long ago, she wanted to pounce on Yang Feng and bite him. However, Queen of Fantasy Absolute, who is in charge of the Phantom God Prison, is standing quietly beside Yang Feng. No matter how angry Huan Mingyan is, she can only vent her anger in this way. Huanju Monarch looked at Huan Mingyan with an enigmatic smile, and then silently looked at Yang Feng. Yang Feng said lightly, Why should I accept your challenge? Huan Mingyan shouted, If you beat me, I'll be your maid and serve you for 100 years. If you lose to me, you must ask Her Excellency Huanju Queen to release Huanju Ju from the illusory devil prison and serve me for 3 years. Queen Huanju's beautiful eyes lit up as she revealed a smile, as expected of the Rainbow Saint's most beloved junior. You are truly intelligent. In the entire Illusion God race, only Yang Feng and the Green Illusion Great Holy have the power to release Illusion Ice Absolute. Huan Mingyan had guessed this at a glance, and Huanju Queen couldn't help but secretly applaud her. Huan Feng's expression changed drastically. He hurriedly stepped forward to stop her. Mingyan, don't bet with him. He was very strong and had an extraordinary background. It's too risky. Huan Mingyan said, Huan Feng, move aside. This is my decision, and I know you're doing this for my own good, but shut up. This is the only way to save the Mirage Ice extremity. Huan Feng's expression changed several times before he finally fell silent. Huan Mingyan's gaze fell on Yang Feng and filled with fighting spirit. How about it, Huan Feng? If you are still a man, accept my challenge. Alright, I promise you. Yang Feng smiled faintly, stepped out of the boundary, and entered the fantasy field. As soon as Yang Feng entered the fantasy field, queer illusory fluctuations swept towards him from all directions. The whole fantasy field seemed to come to life, and creepy fluctuations filled the air. A true spirit-level true dragon from the absolute beginning era suddenly appeared, exuding a terrifying pressure that could suppress everything and destroy everything in the world, suppressing the surroundings. As soon as the true dragon appeared in the illusory realm, a terrifying aura crushed down and crushed the barrier set up by the illusory God Clan Saint. When the barrier shattered, Huan Mingyan and others inside the barrier were swept by the phantom force and turned into dolls, biscuits, candies, stools, and other strange things. When the Empyrean might crushed down on Huan Mingyan, Huan Karen, and the other powerhouses of the Illusion God tribe, they involuntarily knelt on the ground, trembled, and looked at the terrifying true dragon in the sky with shock on their faces. The dolls, biscuits, candies, and stools knelt on the ground, looking extremely weird. Only Huanju Monarch, whose mysterious runes appeared all over her, resisted the erosion of the phantom force. After all, she was a peerless genius of the Illusion God tribe, an existence closest to the holy step. Even the Empyrean might couldn't make her lose all her fighting strength. Huan Mingyan stared at the true dragon that had appeared out of nowhere. Her eyes were filled with astonishment. How could this be? A true dragon? This is a true dragon that was born in the absolute beginning era and possessed Empyrean power. How could the fantasy field form such a terrifying existence? Even when the holy step of the Illusion God tribe came to the fantasy field for a trial run, it was impossible for the fantasy field to form such a terrifying true dragon. A true dragon? How could the fantasy field form a true dragon? This is a true dragon. Is Huan Feng's potential comparable to that of an Empyrean? How is this possible? Huan Feng, who the hell is he? When did such a monster appear in the Illusion God tribe? That guy actually triggered the fantasy field to form a true dragon. What a monster! The Illusion God tribe geniuses who have turned into biscuits and dolls looked at Yang Feng in the distance, dumbfounded, unable to believe their eyes. Huanju Monarch looked at the lifelike true dragon with shock in her heart. How terrifying! That's a peerless genius born in this era for you, a monster with perfect soul aptitude. As soon as he entered the fantasy field, he triggered the fantasy field to form a true dragon rank fierce beast. No wonder he's a future Empyrean candidate. Although the true dragon is an illusory life form formed from the fantasy field, but it is lifelike, giving people the feeling that this true dragon is a true spirit true dragon born in the absolute beginning era. Once killed by the true spirit true dragon in the fantasy field, even a holy step expert will die due to cognitive disarray, and their soul will be extinguished. True dragon. What a warm welcome. Illusion God Emperor's mask, I know you can hear me. I came for you this time. Please come out and lend me a hand. After the deed is done, I will reward you generously. Yang Feng looked at the true spirit true dragon exuding wisps of immortal Empyrean might and willed, and a terrifying thought reverberated in the void. The eyes of the true spirit rank true dragon shimmered fiercely, then its figure fluttered, and it flew over from afar. It extended its claw, sealed the void, tore apart the sky, and barreled towards Yang Feng with peerless might. Illusion Breaker God Eye. Countless mysterious runes appeared in Yang Feng's eyes, and then his eyes shone, and countless runes flew out and formed a 10,000-meter-long illusion breaker sword that slashed towards the true spirit true dragon. The illusion breaker God Eye is a peerless secret method recorded in the transcendent text, which can break all illusions in the world. At the time, the transcendent Lord relied on this secret method to defeat all illusion powerhouses in the world. This secret method is one of the strongest illusion breaker spells Yang Feng has mastered. The true spirit rank true dragon extended its claw, and dragon chi gushed out of its claw and easily crushed the 10,000-meter-long cleaving illusion sword. Without losing any momentum, the true spirit rank true dragon clawed at Yang Feng. Illusions are indeed not my area of expertise. However, I naturally have subordinates who are good at illusions. Yang Feng smiled faintly, and the phantom ruler hovering between real and illusory emerged from his body. Countless runes shone on the phantom ruler, and a face with 9 eyes appeared on its body and looked at the true spirit true dragon. The 9 eyes released 9 rays of light that swept towards the true spirit true dragon. The true spirit rank true dragon was swept by the 9 peerless rays of light, and it was instantly torn apart and collapsed. Countless tentacles flew out of the phantom ruler, stabbed the true spirit rank true dragon, and frantically devoured the true spirit rank true dragon's fantasy force. Huan Mingyan was dumbfounded. It was killed just like that? That's a true dragon that can suppress a great holy. What is that? To be able to suppress a true dragon. What treasure did Huan Feng use? How can it be so heaven-defying? Seeing this scene, shock flashed in the eyes of the illusion god geniuses, and they couldn't believe their eyes. Huanju Monarch inhaled a breath of cold air, and her beautiful eyes shimmered with astonishment. How terrifying! With that secret treasure, if he attacks us, we won't be able to resist at all. Our illusion god race doesn't have the power to resist at all. The true dragon collapsed. The illusion field trembled slightly, and a beautiful true spirit Fenghuang burning with Fenghuang flames that can easily burn a world to ashes emerged. The illusory true dragon collapsed. In the illusory domain, the true spirit phoenix, which was burning with phoenix flames and could easily burn a world to ashes, appeared. A dense swarm of fantasy life forms appeared beside the true spirit Fenghuang and formed a fearsome fantasy army rushing towards Yang Feng. Besieged by the illusion army, even a pinnacle great holy powerhouse will find it hard to escape death. Refusing a toast only to be forced to drink a forfeit. Yang Feng's eyes turned frigid, spatial ripples appeared on his body, and a dense crowd of phantom rulers suddenly emerged. As soon as the Infinity Warlock rank phantom rulers appeared, they attacked the illusion army. Countless runes shone on the phantom ruler that devoured the 9-eyed phantom demon emperor, and it changed into the 9-eyed phantom demon emperor, took a step forward, and engaged the true spirit Fenghuang. After the phantom ruler changed into the 9-eyed phantom demon emperor, runes shone in its 9 eyes, and strange light swept towards the true spirit Fenghuang. When the strange light swept past, the true spirit Fenghuang was torn apart and devoured by the phantom ruler. On the other side, the phantom ruler legion broke into the illusion army, stabbed countless phantom tentacles into the illusion life forms, and frantically extracted their power. The illusion army collapsed like an avalanche, and the phantom rulers devoured the illusion force wantonly. Among Yang Feng's ruler series battle robots, the phantom ruler is the nemesis of fantasy life forms. It feeds on fantasy life forms. Even if it is a warlock monarch rank environment life form, they can't withstand a single blow from an infinity warlock rank phantom ruler. With his hands behind his back, Yang Feng walked towards the depths of the illusion field with the phantom ruler legion opening the way. The illusion field trembled, and countless illusion life forms appeared. As soon as the illusion life forms that can slay holy step experts appeared, they were torn apart by the phantom rulers and devoured all the illusion force. Chapter 1205. Hiding in the void, the green illusion great holy watched Yang Feng crush the fantasy field along the way, and his heart filled with shock. He sighed, "Heaven holy, That's a heaven holy for you. How fearsome. It's daunting. That's a monster who can compete with ancient Empyreans for a reason. Yang Feng's accomplishments are too ferocious. Not only did he suppress the Taiyuan Starfield, but he also suppressed the forces of the Gold Jade Fox clan and the Young Thunder Emperor. Although the Green Illusion Great Holy sent Huanju Monarch to escort him, but he was still worried that something might happen, so he came in person to keep watch. But fearing that Yang Feng would be displeased, he hid in the void and watched quietly. The fantasy field is a holy field of the phantom gods. It is a holy field that a quasi-Empyrean rank powerhouse of the phantom gods forged with the phantom god emperor mask as the core, countless treasures of heaven and earth, and a relic of the phantom god emperor's heavenly palace. In the fantasy field, even a quasi-Empyrean rank powerhouse will be confused and suppressed by the phantom true dragons and phantom phoenixes if they are careless. To be able to easily devour the phantom true dragons and phantom phoenixes, the phantom ruler is simply heaven-defying. This was entirely because the phantom ruler had devoured the traces of the nine-eyed illusory demon emperor's Tao path and a trace of his soul, allowing it to evolve to an unimaginable state. That was why it was able to sweep through everything in its path and easily suppress the illusory true dragon and illusory phoenix. In the fantasy field, the Phantom Ruler Legion, like fish in water, frantically absorbed the fantasy field's illusion force and evolved and grew. Wherever Yang Feng and his party passed, the illusion force disappeared, and all kinds of weird phenomena calmed down. Yang Feng's thoughts reverberated in the fantasy field. Illusion God Emperor Mask. Come out. If you don't come out, I don't mind destroying the entire fantasy field. At that time, I'll be able to force you to show yourself. The illusory domain churned and violent illusory powers suddenly condensed, forming a Kunping that was tens of thousands of miles long and gave off a monarch's pressure. The eyes of the great holy steppe phantom ruler transformed into the nine-eyed phantom god emperor flickered, and light swept towards the Kunpeng. When the demonic light brushed against the Kunpeng was immediately torn apart and collapsed. The phantom ruler's demonic eye flashed and turned into rays of light that swept towards the Kunpeng and devoured its dream force. Stubborn fool. In that case, don't blame me for this. Yang Feng's eyes flickered coldly. With a thought, the space around him flickered, and 1,000,000 phantom rulers suddenly appeared and shot towards the fantasy field. The mysterious runes on the 1,000,000 phantom sovereigns suddenly appeared and frantically devoured the power of the fantasy realm. The fantasy realm's power was devoured by the phantom sovereigns. The great holy steppe phantom ruler distorted and changed into Yang Feng's true body's appearance, and then turned into a black hole that enveloped the fantasy field. The whole fantasy field shook slightly, and a tremendous amount of illusion power was devoured by the great holy steppe phantom ruler and entered its body. Shrouded by the fearsome devour force, the fantasy field trembled and began to degrade bit by bit. The green illusion Great Holy's face fell. His figure fluttered, and he appeared beside Yang Feng and urged with a helpless expression, "Heaven Holy, please stop. This is my race's holy land, please show mercy." Yang Feng turned to look at the green illusion Great Holy, his eyes flashed with frigid killing intent, and he enunciated each syllable. "Green illusion Great Holy, I destroyed your race's holy land today. When I advance to the Warlock Emperor realm in the future, I will naturally help you rebuild a better one. But if you stand in my way today, then you will be my enemy. Have you thought it through?" The fact that Mykelia was suppressed by the true ruins gods has accumulated a lot of anger in Yang Feng. But he knows that the Eternal Star Field is a dangerous place. If he isn't careful, he may be defeated. That's why he restrained himself a little. The Phantom God race's illusion spells are among the top 5 powerful races in the Eternal Star Field. But they are restrained by Yang Feng's Phantom Ruler. If the two races were to fight, Yang Feng could easily suppress the Phantom God race. Green Illusion Great Holy's thoughts revolved lightning fast, and he looked at the Phantom Ruler with apprehension and said with a bitter smile, "Since the Heaven Holy has spoken, then the Holy Land will be destroyed." The Phantom Ruler's restraint on illusion spells is too great. The Phantom God race is restrained by Yang Feng's subordinate, the Phantom Ruler. When the green illusion Great Holy thought of Yang Feng's ferocious record, he weighed the pros and cons, and then made a decisive choice. The destruction of the Holy Land is better than the destruction of a race. Moreover, Yang Feng has promised to build another Holy Land for the Phantom God race after he ascends the throne. With the power and resources of a warlock emperor, it is only a matter of time before he builds another fantasy field. Yang Feng restrained the killing intent in his eyes and looked coldly at the fantasy field. I will serve you. All of a sudden, ripples rose in the void, and a liquid-like sphere flew out of the void, appeared in front of Yang Feng, and turned into a delicate mask as thin as a cicada's wing. The mask is engraved with countless dazzling runes, carrying the mysteries of illusion. Yang Feng took a deep look at the green illusion Great Holy, smiled, and waved his hand. Ripples flickered, and the Phantom Ruler Legion flew into the space gates, disappearing one after another. The fantasy field is enveloped by illusion force, but compared to before, its power has dropped by more than 50%. Yang Feng grabbed the illusion God Emperor mask in his hand, and then his figure fluttered, and he disappeared from where he stood. The Light Star is one of the 1,365 holy stars directly affiliated to the True Ruins God race. It is a star that can give birth to holy step saints. The Eternal Light planet produced a treasure called the Eternal Light Moon Crystal. The Light Moon Crystal is a rare treasure of heaven and earth used to refine the spring of immortality. On the Light Star, there is a True Ruins God race's Yellow Ruins Holy and a subsidiary race's Mirage Holy. Inside a large hall, countless beautiful dancers were dancing gracefully and gracefully. At the center of the hall sat an extremely handsome Yellow Ruins saint and a Phantom Light saint whose body was distorted like a ball of light. The Mirage Holy opened his mouth and sucked a glass of wine into his mouth, and then asked with a worried expression, "Yellow Ruins Holy, do you think the Heaven Holy will go to the Eternal Star?" The Yellow Ruins Holy sneered. "Since the God Emperor has spoken, then the Angel Empress Mykelia must be the most important person to the Heaven Holy. With his personality, he will definitely go to the Eternal Star. Once he enters the Eternal Star, he won't be able to come out." The Mirage Holy uttered with a worried expression, "What if the Heaven Holy doesn't enter the Eternal Star? With his talent, as long as he is given time, he will surely become an invincible overlord in the future." The eyes of the Yellow Ruins Holy shimmered with frigid killing intent. "Time? If he doesn't enter the Eternal Star, then we'll kill Mykelia. Then, the several races will join forces with the God Emperor to besiege the Heaven Holy. We won't give him any time to grow." Shit! The face of the Yellow Ruins Holy suddenly changed dramatically, and countless mysterious runes appeared on his body and formed layers of magic barriers. A beam of light from the Saint's slaughtering cannon descended from the sky and struck the palace. Under the destructive beam of light from the sacred slaughtering cannon, the palace's defensive boundary collapsed and everything was destroyed. Two rays of light flashed and then flew out from the ruins. It's the Heaven Holy's mechanical legion. Why are they here? As soon as the Yellow Ruins Holy flew out of the ruins, he saw a sky full of battle robots flying towards the subordinate celestial body of the True Ruins God. In the void, there are battle stars floating in the air, and countless beams slammed into the light star like raindrops. Under the bombardment of the light beams that were like raindrops, the True Ruins God race powerhouses on Eternal Light Star turned into ashes. Damn it! How could this be? The Heaven Holy dares to attack our True Ruins God. Our True Ruins God is an Eternal Emperor race. Damn it, that bastard! That damn bastard! There was a flash of anger in the eyes of the Yellow Ruins Holy. It has always been the True Ruins God who takes the initiative to kill others. Now that the True Ruins God race, had actually become the target of attack and annihilation, it immediately made him extremely shocked and furious. Heaven Holy, damn it, the Heaven Holy is here. What a peerless monster! To attack an Eternal Emperor race. Seeing this, the Mirage Holy, who has turned into a ball of light, felt the chill in his heart. Without hesitation, he cast a secret method, turned into a stream of light, and flew into the distance. Although the Mirage Holy is a vassal of the True Ruins God, but he is not willing to lose his life for the true ruins god. Go to hell. A giant hand descended from the sky, turned into a huge black hole, and crushed towards the Mirage Holy. The face of the Mirage Holy changed dramatically, and he looked at the black hole in the sky and shouted frantically, "Heaven Holy, I am the Mirage Holy, spare my life. I am willing to serve you, Sir Heaven Holy." It's too late. Everyone here must die. A cold and ruthless voice came from the void, and the black hole swallowed the Mirage Holy. The ruins' yellow Holy One's figure fluttered, and he split into 360 avatars that are identical to his aura and fled in different directions. The 360 avatars are a secret method that the Yellow Ruins Holy paid a huge price to cultivate. Even among great holy step powerhouses, few can see through his avatars. In the void, Yang Feng showed a smile of ridicule, and the phantom ruler suddenly appeared behind him, opened its eyes, and scanned the avatars with phantom light. Chapter 1206. Swept by the phantom divine light, the 360 avatars of the Su Huang Holy trembled, their eyes turned lifeless, and they were sent flying back. Only one avatar trembled slightly and stopped for a moment. Yang Feng pointed with a finger, and a torrent of time appeared out of thin air and swept towards the Su Huang Holy. The time around the Su Huang Holy seems to have come to a standstill. With a flash of an afterimage, Tianyi appeared and stabbed the God-Slayer dagger towards the Su Huang Holy. Runes appeared on the ruins' yellow Holy One, and magic shields suddenly appeared one after another. When the God-Slayer dagger stabbed into the magic shields, it easily pierced through the magic shields and stabbed into the ruins' yellow saint. Countless runes flickered as they swept out from the Su Huang saint, and then they sealed and suppressed him. An extremely terrifying hand grabbed out and grabbed Su Huang saint. Countless runes flickered as he grabbed Su Huang saint. The densely packed primary battle robots surged into the Eternal Light Star like a tidal wave and began slaughtering the true ruins celestials on the Eternal Light Star. The Mutter Star is the home celestial body of the true ruins celestials' subsidiary race Lei Duo. A fearsome interstellar fleet suspended in the outer space of the Mutter Star fired a dense rain of light barreling towards the Mutter Star. Under the terrifying rain of light, countless Thunder Duo tribe warriors were blasted into ashes. "Heaven Holy, you bastard, how dare you destroy my Lei Duo? I'm going to kill you. I'm going to destroy you humans." An expert of the Thunder Duo clan with a bull's head and a human body covered in a layer of lightning armor was holding a battle axe. He was like a thunder god that had descended into the world, roaring crazily as he fought with the countless 6th-class battle robots. The saint from the Thunder Duo clan rode on lightning. Every time he swung his battle axe, lightning flashed and swept through the void. Wherever the lightning passed, the 6th-class battle robots were directly turned into ashes. "How dare you? How dare you insult my lord? Go to hell." A terrifying demonic aura surged in the void and a huge demonic hand filled with demonic eyes descended from the sky. The demonic eyes on the huge hand opened and strange demonic lights swept towards the saint from the Thunder Duo clan. The complexion of the Thunder Duo Holy One changed greatly. He waved his hand, and a disc containing boundless lightning flew out and exploded. 36 lightning dragons formed from lightning runes suddenly flew out and barreled towards the giant hand covered in demonic eyes in the sky. The countless strange demonic lights were actually forcefully shattered by the lightning that filled the sky. With a flash of lightning, the Lei Duo Holy took advantage of this opportunity to desperately flee into the distance. Although he is a well-known figure among holy, but in front of a great holy, only death awaits him if he doesn't escape. When the bolt of lightning landed in the void, ripples emerged in the space, and the Thunder Falcon Holy One was sent flying. Spatial fluctuations flickered, and a dense number of space sovereigns suddenly appeared, opening up an incomparably terrifying sealing barrier. Lei Duo Holy, you really have some skill. If it was me alone, I might not have been able to keep you here. However, it is my lord who started this war. I'm not alone. The Anshimo Great Holy smiled ferociously and walked out of the void. Behind him, countless Ruler Series battle robots stared coldly at the Lei Duo Holy. 3 minutes later, The Anshimo Great Holy walked out of the void with the severed head of the lay Duo Holy. What powerful golems! And the most frightening thing is that there are so many of them. They're the best helpers. The Anshimo Great Holy looked at the Ruler Series battle robots that appeared around him, and his eyes shimmered with satisfaction. If it wasn't for the support of the Ruler Series battle robots, it would be very easy for the Anshimo Great Holy to defeat the lay Duo Holy, but it would be almost impossible for him to kill the other party. After all, the lay Duo Holy is a protector of a race. After he defected to the True Ruins Holy, he obtained several top-secret treasures. Even if he can't defeat the Anshimo Great Holy, but he can still escape. However, after the Space Ruler sealed this space, the lay Duo Holy can only face the fate of being killed by the Anshimo Great Holy. The Mumu T-Star, the Dina Silk Star, and other holy stars belonging to the True Ruins Holy and the Awakened True Ruins Holy were attacked by Yang Feng's interstellar fleet at virtually the same time. On one celestial body after another, the True Ruins Holy and the Awakened True Ruins Holy country were wiped out by Yang Feng's Mechanical Legion. Some of the holy level experts on those celestial bodies were killed by Yang Feng's Mechanical Legion, while others fled to the True Ruins Holy country. Heaven Holy Yang Feng launched an undeclared attack on the True Ruins Holy country. In one day, 20 races were exterminated, 36 holy stars of the True Ruins Holy race were destroyed, and 15 holy step experts were slain. As soon as this news appeared on the Holy Forum, it set off an uproar. He attacked. The Heaven Holy really attacked the True Ruins Holy race. That's an Eternal Emperor race. The Heaven Holy actually dared to attack an Eternal Emperor race. The True Ruins Holy race is an Eternal Emperor race that once gave birth to a quasi-Empyrean steppe powerhouse. Yang Feng actually dared to attack them? The Heaven Holy is really scary. In the Holy Forum, all the holy level experts discussed animatedly. The entire Holy Forum was shaken. As an Eternal Emperor race, the True Ruins Holy race is tyrannical to the extreme in the Eternal Starfield. Only they attack other forces. No force has ever dared to challenge them. It has been tens of thousands of years since a race dared to provoke the True Ruins Holy race. Now Yang Feng exterminated 20 of the True Ruins Holy race's subsidiary races, destroyed 36 holy stars, and killed 15 True Ruins Holy step experts in one day. This is an irreconcilable enmity. All-out war. The Heaven Holy Yang Feng actually started an all-out war with the Eternal Emperor race's True Ruins Holy race for a woman. That's stupid. As long as the Heaven Holy ignores the Angel Empress, then with his strength, after he promotes to the 9th Warlock Emperor, it will only take a few words for him to make the True Ruins Holy race bow their heads. To fall out with the True Ruins Holy race for a trifling woman, that's really irrational. Now that the Great Tribulation is at hand, the Heaven Holy actually attacked the Eternal Emperor race for a woman. That's really unwise. In the Holy Forum, there are many Holy Rank 8 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 After being attacked by Yang Feng, the True Ruins Holy race is indeed an Eternal Emperor race. One day after the attack, 4 huge fleets flew out of the True Ruins Holy country and disappeared into the vast starry sky. When the ancillary races of the True Ruins Holy country heard that 20 races were mercilessly wiped out by Yang Feng, they were frightened out of their wits, and flew towards the True Ruins Holy country under the leadership of their holy level experts. The True Ruins Holy country is a huge celestial body, much larger than many of the 36 primary material planes of the world of warlocks. It is the home celestial body of the True Ruins Holy country. Originally, only members of the True Ruins God race were allowed to enter the True Ruins Divine Kingdom. But Yang Feng went on a killing spree in the outside world and wiped out 20 ancillary races of the True Ruins Holy Country. If the True Ruins Holy Country doesn't let these ancillary races enter the True Ruins Holy Country to take shelter, then these ancillary races may immediately defect and flee to Yang Feng's side to strengthen him. After the Gold Jade Fox race submitted to Yang Feng, they have been living pretty well these years. In the Central Starfield, the races that have sided with Yang Feng have been living pretty well. After the war broke out, many ancillary races of the True Ruins Holy Country trembled in fear and made preparations to side with Yang Feng. "Let me in." With a flash of light, a Holy One descended from the sky, flew to the boundary of the True Ruins Holy Country and barked, "Ruins Yellow Holy One. Please go over there to be tested." A voice came from the True Ruins Holy Country, and holy wills focused on the Ruins Yellow Holy One. Humph! The Ruins Yellow Holy One snorted coldly, turned into a stream of light, and appeared at a test point in the True Ruins Holy Country. Along with flashes of light, a lion-like extraordinary life form true white fur beast with white fur, a single eye on the head, and a body similar to that of a lion appeared. The true white fur beast's single eye can spy on the soul fluctuations of powerhouses. Even a quasi-Empyrean rank powerhouse using an illusion cannot escape the light of its single eye. A white ray shot out from the true white fur beast's eye and shone on the Ruins Yellow Holy One. The true white fur beast uttered, "It is indeed the Ruins Yellow Holy One, not someone else in disguise." The holy wills locked onto the Ruins Yellow Holy One disappeared one by one. "Su Huang, you're really lucky to be able to escape this calamity." With a flash of light, a handsome True Ruins celestial race saint appeared in front of the Ruins Yellow Saint. The Ruins Yellow Holy One said with a look of lingering fear on his face, "Fortunately, the Heaven Holy didn't intervene this time. I had to use several life-saving treasures to escape by a fluke. Ruins Rock, how many Holy Ones did our race lose this time?" With a grave expression on his face, the Ruins Rock Holy One sighed slowly, "Our race really suffered heavy losses this time. A total of 4 Holy Ones died, 7 were seriously injured, and only 3 escaped unscathed from the Heaven Holy. The whereabouts of the other 3 are unknown. 23 of our race's subsidiary races were wiped out, and 19 Holy Ones died. Only 4 Holy Ones escaped from the Heaven Holy's mechanical golem legion." The Ruins Rock Holy One's eyes flashed with determination. "However, our race's 4 legions have already been dispatched. Coupled with the Void-Eyed Tiger Clan and the Starry Moon Heavenly Snake Clan, our 3 Eternal Emperor races will be able to suppress the Heaven Holy." Chapter 1207. The Ruins Yellow Holy's eyes shimmered with enigmatic light. "Great Void-Eye Tiger race? Star Moon Heavenly Snake race?" The Ruins Yellow Holy gritted his teeth and said, "I don't know what the True Ruins Great Holy is thinking. Why did you offend a Heaven Holy? The True Ruins Divine Son is dead, so be it. Why offend a Heaven Holy with Empyrean potential for his sake? Even if we win this war, we will have to pay a terrible price." Although the True Ruins Divine race only lost 4 Holy Ones, but the vassal races lost 19 Holy Ones. Even for the True Ruins Divine race, this is a heavy blow. By relying on a large number of vassal races, the True Ruins Divine race was able to dominate the Central Starfield, expand its influence to most corners of the Central Starfield, collect countless resources, and cultivate a large number of Holy Ones and Great Holy Ones. Without those vassal races, the True Ruins Divine race's power would drop by at least 70%. The death of so many Holy Ones at once is also a heavy blow to the True Ruins Divine race. The Ruins Rock Holy smiled bitterly. People have their own selfish motives. After all, the True Ruins Divine Son is the only child of the True Ruins Great Holy who has advanced to the Holy Step. He is also the only child with the potential to advance to the Great Holy Step. Since he was killed by a Heaven Holy, the True Ruins Great Holy naturally went mad. The more powerful a life form is, the more difficult it is to give birth to pure-blooded descendants. Many Empyreans can have many children before advancing to the Holy Step. But once they advance to the Holy Step, They must use many precious treasures of heaven and earth as well as some secret methods to give birth to children. The True Ruin's Great Holy is an ancestor of the True Ruin's race, a quasi-Empyrean rank old monster. It is very difficult for him to give birth to a child. It is even more difficult to give birth to a child who can evolve into a Holy Spirit warlock. The reason why the True Ruin's divine son is so arrogant is because he has the support of the True Ruin's Great Holy. Since he died at Yangfeng's hands, the True Ruin's Great Holy naturally went mad. The Ruin's Rock Holy sighed slightly. Forget it. I have an important matter to discuss with Great Holy Su Ning, so I'll take my leave first. The Ruin's Rock Holy nodded. A ray of light flashed and the Ruin's saint flew towards the central shrine of the divine kingdom of True Ruins. The Sky Ruin Shrine was located in the center of the True Ruins divine nation. It was called a shrine, but it was actually a cluster of palaces. Circles of divine light emerged from the divine palaces, making it seem like a kingdom of the gods. A beam of light flashed and landed in the center of the heavenly ruin divine hall, which was towering and majestic. Above the entrance of the great shrine was the skull of a phantasm-breaking demon dragon. That phantasmal demon dragon was an almost extinct species of heaven and earth. Its eyes could see through all illusions. Even a half-step emperor expert would not be able to escape the gaze of the phantasmal demon dragon. The light revealed itself, and it was the Su Huang Holy. He stood in front of the gate and said coldly, "I have an important matter to discuss with great sage Su Ning." The eyes of the illusion destroyer demonic dragon flickered, and 2 rays of illusion destroyer demonic light enveloped the ruin's yellow holy. Soon after, the illusory demonic light swept out, and the barrier at the entrance of the temple flickered and opened. The ruin's yellow holy took a step forward and entered the Sky Ruin Shrine. In a large hall within the Sky Ruin Shrine, a handsome young man was seated. He was currently enjoying the beautiful dance performed by beauties from various clans. When the ruin's yellow holy entered the hall, he saluted the young man in the center of the hall. "Greetings, great sage Su Ning." The great sage Su Ning said indifferently, "Great sage Su Ning, you're here. Take a seat." The ruin's yellow holy said, "Great sage, I came here because I have something important to say to you. Please have these miscellaneous people withdraw." The great sage Su Ning frowned slightly and said coldly, "If you have anything to say, wait until the dance is over." The ruin's yellow holy said, "This matter is of great importance. Please have them withdraw, great sage. All of you withdraw." The great sage Su Ning's face sank, and he waved his hand, and the beautiful dancers withdrew one by one. The great sage Su Ning asked coldly, "What's the matter?" The ruin's yellow holy replied, "There is a spy in our True Ruin's divine race. Moreover, the status of that spy is extremely high. He is a holy one. He has been bribed by a heaven sage." The face of the great sage Su Ning changed, and his mind shook. How is this possible? It has been less than 100 years since the heaven sage entered the central starfield. How can he bribe a holy one in our race? The holy one who was bribed is me. The ruin's yellow holy suddenly smiled, turned into a stream of light, and stabbed at the great sage Su Ning with the God-Slayer dagger in his hand. The countenance of the great sage Su Ning changed, and he flew into a rage, and countless mysterious runes appeared all over him. The ruin's yellow holy, how dare you assassinate me? What benefits did the heaven sage give you? At this moment, the great sage step phantom ruler suddenly emerged from the ruin's yellow holy, and the face of the nine-eyed phantom fiend emperor appeared on the chest of the phantom ruler. 9 beams of light, which twisted the void and contained the profound meaning of illusion, swept toward great sage Su Ning. All kinds of magic light appeared on the great sage Su Ning, and a magic mirror flew out and grew a strange eyeball in an attempt to resist the 9 rays of light. When the magic mirror with a strange eyeball was brushed by the rays of light, the light in the eyeball distorted, and it turned its head and looked at the great sage Su Ning. Strange rays of illusion hit the great sage Su Ning. Swept by the strange rays of light, great sage Su Ning fell into an illusion. For a moment. At this moment, the God-Slayer dagger in the hand of the ruin's yellow holy stabbed the great sage Su Ning in the abdomen. Countless runes spread from the Godslayer dagger and sealed the power of the great sage Su Ning completely. A look of anger on his face, the great sage Su Ning stared at the ruins yellow holy. Why ruins yellow holy? Why did you side with the heaven sage and betray our race? Naturally, it's to destroy your true ruins race. The ruins yellow holy smiled, and the countless tentacles of the phantom ruler pierced into the great sage Su Ning. The great sage Su Ning fell into a state of muddle-headedness. The ruins yellow holy asked coldly, "Where is Mykelia locked up?" The great sage Su Ning replied in a muddle-headed manner, "Mykelia is locked up on the 9th floor of the Star Devil Hell in the deepest part of the eternal starfield. There, the true ruins great sage, the void-eyed tiger holy, and the star moon heavenly snake holy are guarding her." Yang Feng's embodiment of the ruins yellow holy said with a cold smile, "The true ruins great sage, the void-eyed tiger holy, and the star moon heavenly snake holy are 3 pinnacle holy step or quasi-empyrean step powerhouses. You think highly of me. The true ruins great sage, the void-eyed tiger holy, and the star moon heavenly snake holy are great sages named after the same race. They are the number 1 powerhouses among the 3 eternal emperor races. They are either pinnacle holy step or quasi-empyrean step powerhouses. The true ruins great sage is a quasi-empyrean step powerhouse. The void-eyed tiger holy and the star moon heavenly snake holy are extremely mysterious. They haven't fought for tens of thousands of years. No one knows how strong they are. Read his memories." Yang Feng glanced at the great sage Su Ning and spread the fingers of a hand, and a tube emerged from the god armor of dawn and pierced into the great sage Su Ning. Countless runes flickered and frantically absorbed the great sage Su Ning's memories. The god armor of dawn quickly filtered most of the great sage Su Ning's memories and selected all the information Yang Feng wants. Yang Feng rubbed his face with his hands, then his body twisted and changed, and he turned into an existence identical to the great sage Su Ning. Unless they fight, even a quasi-empyrean step powerhouse will find it difficult to distinguish the real from the fake. Yang Feng smiled coldly and looked into the void. The true ruins divine country is heavily guarded. Even if I wanted to disguise myself as the great sage Su Ning, I wouldn't be able to disguise myself for too long. Unfortunately, I don't need to disguise myself for too long. In a starfield outside the true ruins divine country, the void suddenly twisted, and a huge interstellar fleet that nearly blotted out the sky jumped out. Dazzling light shone, and beams of light barreled towards the fleets lining up to enter the true ruins divine country. When the fleets lining up to enter the true ruins divine country were bombarded by the artillery fire, they turned into countless fireworks in the starry sky. Heaven Holy! The Heaven Holy's mechanical legion is here. Let us in. Let us in. The Heaven Holy's mechanical legion is here. Let us in. The powerhouses of the major races who were forced to stay outside the true ruins divine country roared and tried to enter the true ruins divine country. The battleships even flew towards the divine kingdom of true ruins in a frenzy. Within the true ruins divine country, countless runes shone, and huge halberds appeared in the void and barreled towards the warships. The warships that barged into the true ruins divine country were blasted into pieces by the halberds. During this time of war, the true ruins divine country naturally won't let these other races that haven't been thoroughly examined enter the true ruins divine country. Once there are traitors among them, the entire true ruins divine country will be buried. As an eternal emperor race that has gone through countless battles, the true ruins divine country is naturally ruthless and decisive. Seeing this, the fighting spirit of the vassal races of the true ruins divine country disappeared, and they piloted their warships and fled frantically. Within the huge fleet, light flickered as countless cannons bombarded the vassal races of the true ruins celestial race. The armors of the vassal races of the true ruins celestial race were directly destroyed, and the essence of the race was torn to pieces by the cannons. Along with flashes of light, countless powerhouses flew out from the armors of the major races, cast secret methods, and fled in different directions. Amidst rumbling sounds, the hatches of the battleships opened, and teleportation lights flashed. countless 6th-generation battle robots and ruler series battle robots flew out, forming a terrifying flood of steel that flew towards the powerhouses of the various races. Chapter 1208. As if a sharp knife, the mechanical legion formed from the Blade Ruler plunged into the midst of the vassal races and unleashed a massacre. In that expanse of space, expert after expert was slashed into pieces, and the starry sky was completely dyed red. Spatial ripples flickered, and the void was completely sealed by the Space Ruler. When the powerhouses of the vassal races slammed into the void, they were bounced back, and then cut into pieces. Stop! Stop killing! We surrender! We surrender! In the void, countless powerhouses of the vassal races of the True Ruins divine race screamed miserably. If you want to surrender, it's not impossible. The True Ruins divine race dares to attack my lord's woman. If you traitors want to surrender, then you must kill 5 people of the True Ruins divine race and bring them their heads. Only then will you have a chance to live. Otherwise, you traitors will all die. With a flash of light, the Anshimo Great Holy appeared on a flagship of the fleet, smiled ferociously, and opened countless eyes and frantically absorbed the souls and flesh of the True Ruins divine race's vassal race powerhouses. I'll fight you to the death! A warlock monarch rank powerhouse roared and turned into a 1,000-meter tall fierce beast with a dragon head, a crocodile body, and bat wings. The fierce beast has just appeared, when a swarm of blade rulers flew out, shone brightly, and chopped the fierce beast into countless pieces. The vassal races of the True Ruins divine race who are forced to stay outside are inferior races without the protection of holy step powerhouses. The strongest among them is only a quasi-holy step powerhouse. They cannot resist the slaughter of Yang Feng's mechanical legion. Cries, shouts, and screams reverberated in the starfield. Corpses piled up like mountains, blood flowed like rivers, and the starfield was dyed red. So ruthless! The Heaven Holy is ruthless. He wants to kill us to the last man. There are billions of life forms there. For the Heaven Holy to not allow them to surrender, it seems that he's really angry. Even if they are enemies, as long as they surrender, the Heaven Holy generally won't make things difficult for them. Now that the Heaven Holy doesn't even give them the chance to surrender, it seems that his reverse scale has been touched. He wants to kill the entire True Ruins divine race. Within the divine kingdom of True Ruins, the vassal clans of the True Ruins divine race who had already entered the divine kingdom felt a chill run down their spines when they saw what was happening outside the divine kingdom of True Ruins. My lord has said that the True Ruins god race cannot be pardoned. As long as the other races could obtain the heads of 5 True Ruins god race members of the same cultivation base, they would have a way out. So long as he killed a saint from the True Ruins god race and used that saint's head, he would be able to survive. Otherwise, the day the divine kingdom of True Ruins is breached will be the day your race is exterminated. Even the survivors of your mother planet can forget about escaping. The Ansha Manmo Great Sage swept the divine country of True Ruins with his gaze, smiled ferociously, and a voice containing endless killing intent spread throughout the divine country of True Ruins. When the vassal races within the divine kingdom of True Ruins heard this, their hearts shook slightly, and traces of strangeness surged within them. The experts of the divine kingdom of True Ruins looked at the vassal clans with a slight change in their gazes, which carried a trace of vigilance and vigilance. If the True Ruins divine kingdom is powerful enough, it can defeat Yang Feng's expeditionary army. The vassal races will naturally pounce on Yang Feng's remaining forces and tear them to pieces. But once the divine kingdom of True Ruins shows signs of defeat, the vassal races will tear the divine kingdom of True Ruins to pieces, and they will be even more ferocious than Yang Feng. Ding, ding, ding. The sound of bells rang in the divine kingdom of True Ruins. Along with flashes of light, Holy Spirit Warlock rank powerhouses flew towards the Sky Ruins temple. Yang Feng smiled and held a white jade scepter in his hand. The white jade scepter shone, and teleportation light enveloped him and a Yellow Ruins holy rank powerhouse next to him, and they disappeared. With a flash of light, Yang Feng appeared in a hall. There are 85 holy rank powerhouses standing in the hall. On a small dais, there are 15 gold thrones placed, with a great holy step powerhouse sitting on each of the 9 thrones. Among the great sage-level experts on the 9 seats, 6 of them were great sages of the True Ruins divine race, while the other 3 were great sages of the True Ruins divine race, the Night Tiger great sage of the Night Tiger race, the Rainbow Heavenly Butterfly great sage of the Rainbow Heavenly Butterfly race, and the Tri-Absolute Golden Cicada great sage of the Tri-Absolute Golden Cicada race, which were the 3 strongest vassal races under the True Ruins divine race. The 6 great holy of the True Ruins divine race are the Ruins Wind Holy, the Ruins Green Holy, the Ruins Sea Holy, the Ruins Bright Holy, the Ruins Will Holy, and the Ruins Dragon Holy. As soon as Yang Feng entered the hall, he walked directly to a gold throne, sat down, and looked at the many holy rank powerhouses below. There was a flash of killing intent in the Ruins Wind Holy's eyes, and he said, "Everyone is here. The Heaven Holy's main force has already arrived. My race's 4 strongest legions just left not long ago. It will take them 3 days at the soonest to return. We only need to hold on for 3 days and wait for the return of my race's 4 legions. Then we can join forces and wipe out Yang Feng's fleet in one fell swoop. Once we destroy Yang Feng's main force, we will be able to wipe out everything Yang Feng has. Without a foundation, no matter how strong he is, it will be difficult for him to gain a foothold in the central starfield." The Green Ruins great sage said, "That's right, as long as we don't give him the time or resources to grow. After Sir God Emperor ascends to the throne, he will surely be able to slay Yang Feng." The reason why the True Ruins divine race dared to make an enemy of Yang Feng and offend him is because of the support of the God Emperor. With the support of the Divine Emperor, once the Divine Emperor promotes to a Warlock Emperor rank powerhouse in the future, Yang Feng will die a tragic death. At that moment, beams of light from the sacred slaughtering cannon descended from the sky and blasted towards the Sky Ruin Shrine. The Sky Ruin Shrine flickered with light and countless runes appeared. A huge magic barrier suddenly appeared and blocked the Sky Ruin Shrine. When the beams of Saint Slaughter artillery slammed into the Sky Ruins Temple's barrier, they couldn't damage it in the slightest. Countless rays of light shone, and a dense rain of light slammed into the True Ruins divine country and barreled towards the ordinary people of the True Ruins divine country. As if the end of the world has arrived, countless people of the True Ruins divine country were turned into ashes by the artillery fire. One after another, the cities where the gods of the True Ruins resided opened their enchantments to block the cannons of the interstellar battleships. Beams of light far more powerful than nuclear warheads blasted into the True Ruins divine country, and mushroom clouds rose from the True Ruins divine country. Tens of thousands of True Ruins divine country's people were wiped out. The entire True Ruins divine country turned into a hell shrouded in artillery fire. The sky fell, the earth cracked, the mountains shook, and countless people died. Yang Feng has made up his mind. Even if he has to destroy the True Ruins divine country, he will exterminate the True Ruins divine country. Only by exterminating the True Ruins divine country can he deter the other races in the central starfield. The Ruins Wind Great Holy's face twisted, and he roared, "Damn it! This Yang Feng is really vicious. To attack our ordinary people, activate the divine country barrier." Along with flashes of light, countless runes appeared, and a barrier covering the entire True Ruins divine country was activated. Yang Feng's fleet ferociously slammed into the barrier and set off ripples. Even when the beams of the Saint Slayer artillery slammed into the barrier, they couldn't damage it in the slightest. The divine country barrier is the underlying strength of the True Ruins divine country. Once it is fully activated, even a Warlock Emperor rank powerhouse will have to attack with all their strength for a day to break it. This is the underlying strength of the Eternal Emperors. Along with flashes of teleportation light, a swarm of Devour Rulers filled the void and rushed towards the barrier. When the Devour Rulers pounced on the barrier, they frantically devoured the power of the barrier. At the same time, they split up and split into more Devour Rulers. After some Infinity Warlock rank Devour Rulers devoured enough power, They even evolved into warlock monarch rank Devour rulers. Above the barrier, the Devour rulers proliferated at a geometrical rate. Countless engineering robots flew over and sent all kinds of rare minerals into the Devour rulers, allowing them to proliferate faster. 3 hours later, a layer of devouring ruler was spread outside the starry boundary. It was a sight that would make one's hair stand on end. In the True Ruins Divine Country, the stock of magic crystals disappeared at a crazy rate. Inside the True Ruins Divine Country, many altars dimmed, and countless magic crystals turned into ashes. In the reception hall, the face of a holy suddenly flickered, and he said to the ruins wind, Great Holy, the divine country barrier consumes a lot of resources. If this goes on, the barrier will only last for 2 days at most. But by that time, the resources of our divine country will be exhausted, and our combat power will be reduced by more than 60%. The ruins wind Great Holy's face was gloomy, and he looked around and said, If we want to open the barrier, we must fight the Heaven Holy. Who is willing to command the God Tooth Legion to fight the Heaven Holy? The ruins wind Great Holy uttered, The Heaven Holy is extremely powerful. None of us here can compete with him. Only by leaving one person to preside over the barrier, and then everyone else, can we defeat the Heaven Holy's fleet. Killing intent flickered in the eyes of the ruins wind Great Holy, and he uttered coldly, In that case, I will preside over the barrier. You all take action and defeat the fleet. At the very least, you have to hold them back. As long as we hold them back for 3 days, they will die without a burial place. The other great sages nodded in agreement. Yang Feng's notoriety is too great. They aren't sure if they can defeat the huge fleet. But as long as they stall for a few days, it will be much simpler. Chapter 1209. The Sky Ruins Temple, which is refined from countless treasures of heaven and earth, collapsed and was devoured by the Devour rulers. Heaven Holy, why are you here? When the Phantom Ruler appeared, the face of the nine-eyed Phantom Fiend Great Emperor condensed on its chest, and its 9 eyes swept the Great Holy of the Ruins Sea with a glance. The Ruins Sea Great Holy got a moment to catch his breath. The Ancha Demon Great Holy smiled ferociously and waved his hand. The True Ruins Holy who wanted to escape ran into the spatial barrier, and Yang Feng caught up and devoured them one by one. What's going on? By myself, I am naturally not a match for the Great Holy. But with them, you are definitely not a match for our Lord Heaven Holy. Ancha Demon Great Holy, you are the only Great Holy, yet you dare to act wildly in our True Ruins Holy? Caught off guard, the 18 barriers triggered by the Ruins Wind Great Holy shattered one by one. When Yang Feng's fist slammed into him, his body burst apart, his internal organs shattered, and he was sent flying like a broken rag doll. The Blue Ridge Great Holy, the Cloud Dragon Great Holy, the Silver Brilliance Great Holy, and many other holy experts recruited by Yang Feng emerged from the small world inside him and frantically attacked the holy experts in the hall, killing them one by one. In the future, when my lord ascends to the position of Warlock Emperor, he will create a bloodline tracing secret treasure. Kill all the clans that are related to your 3 clans. Don't leave a single one alive. The Ancha Manmo Great Saint smiled coldly. His killing intent surged as he spoke coldly. Great Holy Suning, what do you want to do? No, you're not the Great Holy Suning, you're the Heaven Holy. How did you sneak into our race? How did you sneak in here? A swarm of Devour rulers flew out of the barriers of the True Ruins Divine Country and hid in the void. However, Yang Feng wants to exterminate the Night Tigers and the other major races scattered in the universe, leaving none alive. The Night Tiger Great Holy and the other 2 Great Holy shuddered inside. Along with flashes of light, 55 holy experts appeared behind the mouthy Devourer beast and exuded holy might. The Night Tiger Great Holy snorted coldly, Humph! You heavenly saints don't have the ability to wipe out our 3 races. Great Sage Su Qing, make your move! Exclaimed the Great Sage of the Void Sea, his expression changing drastically. The corners of Yang Feng's incarnation of the Void Wind Great Holy's mouth rose into a smile of derision, and then he took a step forward and sent a fist barreling towards the void wind great holy. Torrent of time, devour black hole, falling stars, and spatial portal. A jade pendant exuding cyan light appeared on the great sage of the ruined sea, and a phantom god chrysanthemum suddenly emerged in an attempt to resist the erosion of the power of illusion. With every breath of time, there would be countless teleportation lights flashing. A dense number of devouring sovereigns would appear and fly towards the sky-ruined sacred hall. The 7 great sages frowned slightly when they saw the countless 6th-class battle robots appearing in the void. The sky-ruined shrine's defense was incomparably tight, and it was reinforced with many illusion-breaking spells. Even the peak experts of the illusory god tribe would be discovered once they entered the sky-ruined shrine. Yet, Yang Feng was able to sneak into the sky-ruined shrine silently, which is simply impossible. In the true ruins' divine country, countless mysterious runes flashed, and the barrier that shrouded the divine country collapsed. Although the 3 races are vassal races of the true ruins' divine country, but they left some people in the dark and sent some of their people to various places in the universe. In this way, even if they offend a powerhouse, they will at most be wiped out. Eternal Emperor Great Sage, go to hell. A 3,000-kilometer-long ferocious beast with huge mouths all over its body flew out from the divine kingdom of true ruins. This fierce beast is called the Mouthy Dragon Devourer, and it is a kind of fierce beast that can devour great sage step extraordinary life forms. Countless beams of light of teleportation shone, and densely packed 6th-level main battle robots emerged in this void, covering the sky. Countless muzzles pointed directly at those great sages, making people's scalp tingle at first sight. Resplendent beams of light flashed as beams of Saint's slaughtering cannons blasted towards the Mouthy Dragon Devourer beast. The Mouthy Dragon Devourer is like a huge fortress. Countless true ruins divine race powerhouses flew out of the Mouthy Dragon Devourer and engaged the endless swarm of battle robots. At every moment, many true ruins divine race powerhouses die. The green ruins great sage smiled coldly, then countless mysterious runes appeared on him, and he turned into a strange green ancient tree that covered the sky. Countless weird vines containing spatial fluctuations barreled towards the Ansha Manmo Great Sage. The green ruins Great Sage uttered with a smile, "That's right. There are still some trump cards of our race that we haven't used yet. No matter how strong a Heaven Holy is. Once we use those trump cards, we can definitely hold on. We can definitely hold on." 6 rays of light flashed, and the green ruins Great Sage, the Night Tiger Great Sage, the Triple Golden Cicada Great Sage, the 7-Color Divine Butterfly Great Sage, the Ruins Dragon Great Sage, and the Wheel of Ruins Great Sage appeared and looked coldly into the distance. Heaven Holy! It's a Heaven Holy! On the body of the Mouthy Devourer beast, there are towers similar to Warlock Towers, and there are powerhouses at the glorious Sun Warlock rank or above standing on top of the towers. When they heard this, the Night Tiger Great Sage and the other 2 Great Sages frowned slightly, and their eyes shimmered with enigmatic light. In front of these Great Sages, the 6th-generation battle robots are like ants that can be crushed with a pinch. But there are hundreds of millions of 6th-generation battle robots. Even if they were to pinch them, they would have to pinch hundreds of millions of times to kill them. Moreover, the 6th-generation battle robots are ferocious. If careless, even a great holy step powerhouse will be injured. The Kangji Holy Maiden, who has transformed into the Yellow Ruins Holy, suddenly stabbed the Ruins Wind Great Sage with a dagger in her hand, and countless curses appeared and suppressed the seriously injured Ruins Wind Great Sage. The terrifying Cloud Dragon Blade slashed through the Great Sage of the Ruined Sea's protective boundary and cut him in 2. The Ansha Manmo Great Sage smiled coldly, then his figure fluttered, and he retreated. Inside the Sky Ruins Temple. But in the void, countless teleportation lights shone, and a steady stream of battle robots poured out and attacked the Great Sages. The Ruins Ming Great Sage appeared and pointed with a finger, and a strange white jade disc appeared. Countless runes flickered and formed a semicircular defensive barrier. Yang Feng's eyes flashed fiercely, the Dawn God armor shone brightly, and he entered the second form. He turned into a moving black hole, shuttled back and forth in the torrent of time, and devoured one holy step after another. The sound of explosions rang incessantly in the sky, and swarms of battle robots were blasted apart by the attacks of the 6 great sages and 55 holy steps. When the Ruins Ming Great Sage heard the bell, he looked towards the Sky Ruins Temple. Enemy attack. There are enemies in the Sky Ruins Temple. What's going on? Seeing this scene, the complexion of the holy steps in the hall changed dramatically. Some wanted to escape, while others cast spells and barreled towards Yang Feng. The other 5 great sages also attacked Ansha Manmo Great Sage one after another. With a flash of light, the swarm of battle robots formed a torrent of steel and rushed towards the 6 great sages. Bell tolls rang and spread throughout the True Ruins Divine Country. If it was anyone else, the 3 great sages would definitely disdain them. But Yang Feng's strength and influence have increased geometrically, which naturally caused the 3 great sages to have a myriad of thoughts. At this moment, a bead of time suddenly appeared, and a torrent of time gushed out and swept towards the Ruins Sea Great Sage. Ding, ding, ding. With a flash of silver light, the silver brilliant Great Sage suddenly appeared and stabbed at a True Ruins Divine Race Holy with the silver brilliant Sky Scorpion spear in his hand. The Devour rulers are first-generation rulers who have followed Yang Feng in their evolution, and their Devour force is terrifying. They pounced on the Sky Ruins Temple and frantically devoured everything. The Phantom God Chrysanthemum is a miraculous, extraordinary plant. Once it is refined into a secret treasure, it can even resist the illusion spells of a great holy step powerhouse. Countless spatial rulers suddenly appeared, opened spatial barriers, and sealed the void. When the 9 demonic eyes carrying the path of the 9-eyed illusionary demon emperor swept the Phantom God Chrysanthemum, the Phantom God Chrysanthemum withered and collapsed. Night Tiger Great Sage, Triple Golden Cicada Great Sage, 7-Color Butterfly Great Sage, your 3 races are vassals of the True Ruins Divine Race. My lord has said that unless you can take out the heads of 3 great sages from the True Ruins God race, my lord will exterminate all 3 of your races without leaving a single one alive. The Ruins Wind Great Sage looked at the starry sky, heaved a sigh of relief, and revealed a smile. The Heaven Holy's Mechanical Legion is really terrifying, even more so than the Golem Lord. However, after all, the number of saints is too small. It won't be difficult to hold on for 3 days. Go to hell all of you. With a flash of light, the Cloud Dragon Great Sage appeared, smiled ferociously, and activated the Empyrean Grade Secret Treasure Cloud Dragon Black Snake Tortoise Armor. A Cloud Dragon suddenly flew out, formed a Cloud Dragon Blade, and slashed at the Ruins Sea Great Sage. The time around the Ruins Sea Great Sage became chaotic. Boom, boom, boom. 7 great sages and 55 saints. This terrifying force was enough to crush any one of the 6 warlock dynasties of the Origin World's human race. When the beams of the saints' slaughtering artilleries slammed into the distorted semicircular barrier, they were blasted aside. With a flash of resplendent silver light, the True Ruins Divine Race Holy was run through. Chapter 12:10. How could this be? The Sky Ruins Shrine is guarded by the Ruins Wind Great Sage and the other 2. Even if a quasi-emperor rank powerhouse attacks, it is impossible to break through. Impossible! Watching the Sky Ruins Shrine explode and collapse, the eyes of the powerhouses of the True Ruins Divine Race shimmered with shock. The Sky Ruins Shrine is the lair of the True Ruins Divine Race. After countless years of operation by the True Ruins Divine Race, it has countless magical barriers. Even if a quasi-emperor rank powerhouse attacks, as long as there is a great sage guarding it, the quasi-emperor rank powerhouse can return without accomplishing anything. Now that the Sky Ruins Shrine has collapsed, it is simply incredible and unbelievable. The morale of the True Ruins Divine Race members has fallen to the limit. The Ansha Manmo Great Sage said with a strange smile, "What's so strange about that? One of you is a great sage on our side." When the 7 great sages heard this, their eyes flickered with a strange light. The Wheel of Ruins Great Sage turned his head and glanced at the Night Tiger Great Sage and the other 2 great sages with apprehension in his eyes. Only with a great sage rank powerhouse acting as a mole, it is possible to sneak into the core area of the Sky Ruins Shrine and destroy it. A fortress is always the easiest to break through from the inside. The ruins great sage said coldly, Anchamanmo great sage, don't try to sow dissension. The Night Tiger great sage and the others are the best friends of the True Ruins divine race and our closest brothers. You don't know how powerful the True Ruins divine race is. Once the True Ruins great sage returns, killing you will be as easy as killing a dog. The Anchamanmo great sage said with a cold smile, the True Ruins great sage? The quasi-emperor rank powerhouse of your True Ruins divine race? My lord has already made preparations. The ancient Thunder clan owes our lord a favor. The Green Thunder great sage will naturally block the True Ruins great sage for us. When they heard this, the faces of the great sages present changed dramatically. The Green Thunder great sage of the ancient Thunder clan is also a quasi-emperor rank powerhouse. If he takes action, he can indeed block the True Ruins great sage. Once the True Ruins great sage was stopped, the True Ruins divine nation would be in danger. The great sage of nothingness said with a resolute expression, Great sage of Night Tiger, great sage of Golden Cicada, and great sage of Rainbow Heavenly Butterfly, please stay here and deal with great sage of Anchamanmo. Hold him back. We will return now and deal with the heavenly saints who have invaded the divine kingdom of True Ruins. The heavenly saint is extremely vicious and wants to exterminate all 4 races, leaving none alive. Please work together with us to resist the heavenly saint. After we defeat the heaven saint, we can split everything he has equally. Originally, with the strength of the True Ruins god race, they wanted to monopolize Yangfeng. Therefore, they only gave their vassals some leftovers. However, at this critical juncture, the great sage of the Shuming world could only decisively distribute the future benefits to the 3 vassals. Great sage Shuming, don't worry. We Night Tigers are the most loyal allies of your True Ruins god race. A fierce ray flashed in the eyes of the great sage of Night Tiger, then he roared, countless runes flashed, and he turned into an immemorial Night Tiger 100 meters long, with a black horn on the head, dragon wings on the ribs, and a dragon tail on the back, looking like one with the darkness. After the great sage of Night Tiger transformed into an immemorial Night Tiger, he faced upwards and roared. Within the divine country of True Ruins, countless Night Tiger powerhouses cast a secret method, gathered the power of the clan, and poured it into the Night Tiger great sage. The great sage of Night Tiger, who originally only had intermediate Great Holy cultivation base, suddenly exuded advanced Great Holy breath. The great sage of nothingness praised, Good! Great sage of Night Tiger, you are indeed a good friend of our True Ruins god race. Our True Ruins god race will not treat you shabbily in the future. After the great sage of Night Tiger transformed into an immemorial Night Tiger, he opened his mouth, and a black nail exuding strange ripples shot towards the great sage of nothingness like a meteor. The countenance of the great sage of nothingness changed dramatically. Magic shields appeared around him, and he flew aside. The black nail, which contains the fluctuations of the law of karma, pierced through the magic shields around the great sage of nothingness and stabbed into his body. Countless runes shone, and 12 curses erupted and entered the great sage of nothingness. Great sage of nothingness, let me borrow your approval. There is no enmity between us and the great sage of heaven, so we don't want to be exterminated by the great sage. No matter how I think about it, only by borrowing your head can I avoid the danger of my Night Tiger clan being exterminated. If you want to blame someone, blame yourself for being too weak. The great sage of Night Tiger smiled ferociously, and a huge net appeared around him, swept him and the great sage of nothingness into a net space, and separated them from the many powerhouses of the True Ruins god race. The great sage of Anchamanmo uttered with a wicked smile, Well done, great sage of Night Tiger, as long as you can kill the great sage of nothingness and take his head. You are a good friend of our Lord. Our Lord will never touch the great sage of nothingness. The swarm of 6th-generation battle robots that covered the sky attacked frantically, and a rain of light shot towards the powerhouses of the True Ruins god race, forcing them to take action and destroy the 6th-generation battle robots. Boom, boom, boom. Fearsome explosions rang continuously in the Shrine of Nothingness. A swarm of battle robots poured out of the Shrine of Nothingness and slaughtered all life forms in the divine country of True Ruins. The powerhouses of the vassal races and the powerhouses of the divine country of True Ruins relied on the boundary of the Shrine of Nothingness to resist desperately, yet they were still slaughtered like ants. Wherever the battle robots passed, whether men or women, old or young, all intelligent life forms were slaughtered, turning the place into a hell on earth. Countless engineering robots appeared, collected the bones of the slain powerhouses of the True Ruins god race and other race powerhouses, and threw them into the hybrid biochemical furnaces. From the hybrid biochemical furnaces poured out countless half-mechanical, half-living freaks. With the urge to destroy, they acted as cannon fodder and rushed to various parts of the divine country of the True Ruins, slaughtering all living beings. No! How could this be? My people! Heaven Holy, don't attack my people! I beg you, don't attack my people! In the void, the complexions of many of the more than 50 Holy Ones changed dramatically, their eyes shimmered with despair, and they pleaded. The Anshimo Great Holy smiled ferociously, then his figure fluttered, and he retreated into the depths of the Mechanical Legion. My lord wants to exterminate the True Ruins god race. As long as you bring me the head of a True Ruins god race holy, you can avoid extermination. Otherwise, after my lord ascends to the throne, even if you ants escape to the edge of the universe, my lord will kill you all. No matter how strong the Anshimo Great Holy is, he is not a match for the more than 50 Holy Ones. But once he hides in the dense Mechanical Legion, it will be a pipe dream for the more than 50 Holy Ones to kill him. Gold Ruins Holy One, I'll borrow your head. A ferocious glint flashed in the eyes of a saint with dragon horns, and he suddenly slashed out with a scimitar in his hand. The scimitar slashed at a True Ruins divine race saint, who was caught off guard, and cut him into two. The saint with dragon horns spread his fingers, and chains flew out from his hand and pierced into the body of the saint from the True Ruins clan. He grabbed the saint and flew out. With one Holy One making a move, the other Holy Ones of the True Ruins god race also made a move, and various powerful offensive spells barreled towards the Holy Ones of the True Ruins god race. Countless rays of light shone, and the Holy Ones of the True Ruins god race were blasted apart one after another. The densely packed 6th-class battle robots attacked the remaining few great sages one after another. You traitors, I'll kill you all! The eyes of the Wheel of Ruins Holy shimmered fiercely, and he roared. A demonic wheel containing ancient and sacred aura appeared, and demonic light shone from the demonic wheel and fell on the 6th-generation battle robots. The 6th-generation primary battle robots were blasted by the demonic wheel's light and directly disintegrated and shattered. They have just opened a passage, when countless 6th-generation battle robots blocked it. Even though the Holy Ones are heaven-defying, but they are still entangled by the 6th-generation battle robots, unable to attack the rebellious Holy Ones. The beautiful 7-colored heavenly butterfly Great Sage suddenly turned around. With a flash of light in her hand, a divine saber radiating 7-colored light appeared in her hand. Then she slashed at the huge green tree that Great Sage Green Void had transformed into. Rainbow Butterfly Holy, what do you want? One of the huge greenwood's vines flashed and stabbed the Rainbow Divine Saber, sending it flying. At the same time, the Great Sage of the Green Ruins' furious voice rang out. The Rainbow Butterfly race has no enmity with the Heaven Holy. Now I want to use your head to appease the anger of the Heaven Holy. Green Ruins Holy, if you want to blame someone, blame your True Ruins Holy for being too weak. The Rainbow Butterfly Holy smiled coldly, and then turned into countless rainbow butterflies that shot towards the huge green tree that the Green Ruins Holy has transformed into. The battle robots that were originally besieging the Rainbow Butterfly Great Sage were now frantically attacking the other 3 Great Sages. The Wheel of Ruins Holy and the Kuan of Ruins Holy looked at the Triple Golden Cicada Holy vigilantly. The Triple Golden Cicada Holy smiled bitterly. Great Sage Kuan of Ruins, we are the closest allies. My daughter has even married you. Don't you trust me? The triple golden cicada race will never betray the true ruins holy. The wheel of ruins holy barked, "Good. Then come with us to save the green ruins holy. Use your full strength. Triple golden cicada holy, I know you're still hiding your strength. Use the underlying strength of your race." The triple golden cicada holy smiled bitterly, spread the fingers of a hand, and countless runes shone, and a 10,000-kilometer-long golden longhorn exuding wisps of immortal empyrean might suddenly appeared. Chapter 12:11. The gold giant beetle is a secret treasure the triple golden cicada race refined from the horn of a true spirit rank gold giant beetle. It is extremely powerful and is the underlying strength of the triple golden cicada race. However, the triple golden cicada race's skill in refining secret treasures is too poor. Every time the gold giant beetle is used, it will extract the power of the true spirit rank gold giant beetle's horn. Now, the horn is full of cracks. As soon as the giant golden heavenly bull appeared, it charged straight towards the rainbow heavenly butterfly great sage. Terrifying golden divine light flashed, and everything in the path of the giant golden longhorn beetle was shattered. The Holy Spirit battle stars shone brightly, and beams from their artillery capable of slaying Holy Spirit warlocks slammed into the gold giant beetle. Countless runes flickered on the giant golden longhorn beetle's body, and a layer of golden light tightly protected it. When the beams from the artillery slammed into the gold giant beetle, they blasted it away and curbed its momentum, yet couldn't harm it in the slightest. The nearly endless sixth-generation battle robots rushed towards the three great holy powerhouses, forcing them to cast various spells to protect themselves. Inside the Sky Ruin Temple, countless Devour rulers appeared and devoured everything in the Sky Ruin Temple. The holy and great holy powerhouses following Yang Feng unleashed powerful spells and destroyed the nodes of the Sky Ruin Temple one after another. Terrifying explosions rang out continuously in the Sky Ruin Shrine as the exquisite palaces were obliterated one after another. The power of the Sky Ruin Shrine continued to weaken as the nodes were destroyed one by one. Who dares to behave atrociously in my Sky Ruin Temple? In the Sky Ruin Shrine, a secret realm opened, and a terrifying great sage late-stage demonic ape flew out. It was 10,000 meters tall and had white fur all over its body. It held a huge mace and exuded the aura of a great sage late-stage demonic ape. "Go to hell!" the great sage of Cloud Dragon sneered. He controlled the mysterious Cloud Dragon snake tortoise shell to form a Cloud Dragon saber and fought with the terrifying demonic ape. "A trifling white-furred void demonic ape dares to block my way. Go to hell." There was a flash of killing intent in Yang Feng's eyes, and the phantom ruler suddenly appeared and 9 weird eyes formed on its chest. The 9 eyes swept with demonic light and engulfed the fearsome demonic ape. Swept by the demonic light, the demonic ape stagnated for a moment. The Cloud Dragon saber descended from the sky and slashed towards the devil ape. Countless mysterious runes appeared on the white fur of the demonic ape and formed a fur armor that blocked the Cloud Dragon blade. Then, it twisted its body and dodged aside. The Cloud Dragon saber slashed down, leaving a long wound on the devil ape's body. With a flash of silver light, the silver brilliant great sage appeared from behind with the silver brilliant sky scorpion divine spear in his hand. He stabbed the spear into the demon ape's body. Silver light flickered and pierced through the demonic ape. A devouring black hole suddenly appeared, swallowed the demonic ape, and extracted its life force in a steady stream. The white-furred space-tearing demonic ape was originally a powerful great sage, but in the face of the siege of several great sages with emperor-grade secret treasures, it had no power to resist and was easily killed. Boom, boom, boom. Amid earth-shattering explosions, the entire Sky Ruin Shrine cracked open. Countless runes appeared, and the seals and runes collapsed one by one. Black demonic chi gushed out of the ground and pervaded the surroundings. Wisps of quasi-empyrean rank might spread from the ground, intimidating the holy beings present. Below the Sky Ruin Shrine was an incomparably terrifying horned serpent. The serpent was as large as a star, and its entire body was engraved with countless mysterious runes. Its eyes were tightly shut, and it gave off an incomparably savage aura. A holy of the true ruins divine race in the distance, his face distorted, and he roared wildly, "Heaven holy, you dare to destroy my sky ruin temple. Let's perish together." As an eternal emperor race, the true ruins divine race naturally has countless underlying strength. The Su Ming Great Holy and the other Great Holy were sneak attacked by Yang Feng and killed before they even had the chance to unleash their underlying strength. However, there were still many trump cards hidden within the true ruins god clan. A quasi-Empyrean rank fierce beast, an adult destruction snake, is indeed very strong. Unfortunately, he was now in a sealed state. There's no chance for it to wake up from the seal. Yang Feng smiled coldly and waved his hand, and countless seal rulers suddenly appeared, and seal light swept down, landed on the giant serpent, and sealed the destruction serpent. The destruction snake is an extraordinary life form born in the universe. When it reaches adulthood, it will possess quasi-Empyrean rank power, which is the same rank as true spirits of the primordial era. However, due to the lack of energy level in the universe, the destruction snake can only possess quasi-Empyrean rank power when it reaches adulthood. Destruction snakes are very rare existences. One may not be born in a million years. For the true ruins divine race to be able to seal a destruction snake is simply heaven-defying. Countless devour sovereigns surged forward like a tide, pouncing on the half-emperor level destruction snake and frantically devoured everything about it. The quasi-emperor rank snake of destruction opened its eyes and erupted with a powerful aura. With a slight twist of its body, the shrine of heaven ruin crumbled and the earth split, and the earth quaked. A terrifying defensive barrier appeared on the destruction serpent's body. Some of the weaker devour sovereigns pounced on the barrier and were destroyed by the destruction serpent. Whenever a devour ruler is destroyed, a ray of light will enter the other devour rulers, making them evolve even more fearsome. When the swarm of devour rulers pounced on the destruction snake, many of them turned into ashes, while the rest evolved even more fearsome. 1,000 devour rulers directly advanced to the warlock monarch rank. The quasi-Empyrean rank destruction snake struggled frantically, but its power was sealed by the sealing light, and its remaining power was devoured by the devour rulers, making it weaker and weaker. How could this be? The complexion of the true ruins divine race's Holy One changed dramatically, a look of despair on his face. A devour black hole suddenly appeared and devoured the true ruins divine race's Holy One. The destruction snake struggled frantically, but its life force was continuously devoured by the devour ruler, and it became weaker and weaker. After leaving the cloud dragon Great Holy behind to guard this place, Yang Feng continued to crush the Sky Ruins Temple with his Great Holy subordinates. The Sky Ruins Temple's true ruins divine race resisted desperately, and all kinds of trump cards emerged one after another, but they were all suppressed by Yang Feng. After the several true ruins divine race's Great Holy were assassinated, the true ruins divine race's trump cards that can contend against quasi-Empyrean rank powerhouses couldn't be used. Only the destruction snake is worthy of Yang Feng's attention. The true ruins divine country has turned into a hell. In the eternal star of the relic of eternity, a handsome great sage of the true ruins, who was floating in the void and radiating divine light, opened his eyes, which flickered with killing intent and anger, and shouted, "Heaven sage, you little be asterisk starred, how dare you attack my people? You deserve to die." When the true ruins Great Holy was enraged, the void collapsed and distorted. With him as the core, a terrifying storm was set off. Wherever the storm passed, all imaginations were distorted. Entrenched in the eternal star, a burly void-eyes tiger Great Holy with the character King engraved on his head opened his eyes, shock filled his eyes, and he said unhurriedly, "Heaven Holy, you broke through the true ruins divine race's Sky Ruins Temple." What? The Sky Ruins Temple was broken through? A slender, handsome star moon heavenly serpent great sage exuding a bewitching temperament, with his eyes closed, suddenly opened his eyes, which radiated starlight and was filled with shock, and cried out involuntarily, The Sky Ruins Temple is the core of the True Ruins divine country. Even quasi-Empyrean rank powerhouses cannot break through it. Now that it has been broken through by Yang Feng, this is simply incredible. The eyes of the Void Eyes Tiger Great Holy shimmered coldly, and he looked at the True Ruins Great Holy with pity. What a ruthless method! Instead of coming to the Eternal Star, you attacked the True Ruins divine country. What a vicious method to remove the firewood from under the pot. The eyes of the Star Moon Heavenly Snake Great Holy shimmered with enigmatic light, and he uttered unhurriedly, "With this, the True Ruins divine race will suffer a great loss. Once the Sky Ruins Temple is destroyed, countless holy rank powerhouses will die. After this battle, no matter who wins or loses, the True Ruins divine race will suffer heavy losses." The eyes of the True Ruins Great Holy flickered coldly, and countless runes appeared. In an instant, light shone in the True Ruins divine country and formed a projection of the True Ruins Great Holy. As soon as the projection of the True Ruins Great Holy appeared, he saw that the Sky Ruins Temple has been broken through, and countless powerhouses of the True Ruins divine race have been slaughtered by the holy rank powerhouses subordinated to Yang Feng. With a flash of anger in his eyes, the True Ruins Great Holy locked his gaze on Yang Feng and roared wildly, "Stop! Heaven Holy! I am the True Ruins Great Holy. Stop! Don't you want Mycelia's life anymore? True Ruins Great Holy, you dare to attack my Mycelia? Don't worry if I don't exterminate your True Ruins divine race. My name is Heaven Holy. If anything happens to my Mycelia, even if your True Ruins God race escapes to the edge of the universe or to another universe, I'll still go over and kill them all. I won't leave a single one alive." Eyes surging with frigid killing intent, Yang Feng stared at the True Ruins Great Holy and threatened coldly. Chapter 12:12. Yang Feng glanced at the void and spoke in a frigid tone full of killing intent. "Void Eyes Tiger Holy, Star Moon Heavenly Snake Holy, you two better bless my Mycelia and ensure that she doesn't get hurt. Otherwise, I will also swear to wipe out your two races. Even if you escape to the edge of the universe, to another universe, I will definitely kill you all, not leaving a single one of you alive." How terrible! Heaven Holy, your killing intent is so great. You're even more ruthless than the other 8 Warlock Emperors. Far away in the Eternal Star, the Void-Eye Tiger Holy suddenly felt a chill run down his spine, and a hair-raising feeling welled up inside him. In a struggle for the throne, even if ordinary supreme geniuses exterminate their race, it's only for the sake of plundering resources. As long as those races escape, no one will chase after them. Since Yang Feng is an enemy of the Golden Bone race, many of its clansmen have fled to different parts of the universe. Yang Feng didn't send people to continue the pursuit. The time and energy it would take to do so would be too great. However, once Yang Feng vowed to exterminate the True Ruins divine race and the other 2 Eternal Emperor races, he won't stop until they go extinct. At the time, the human 8 Warlock Emperors had countless enemies, yet they rarely acted so resolutely. Only after the people closest to them were killed would the 8 Warlock Emperors be this crazy. When he heard Yang Feng's words, the Star Moon Heavenly Snake Holy inhaled a breath of cold air, and a chill welled up inside him. If it was a threat from an ordinary person, the Star Moon Heavenly Snake Holy would only smile contemptuously. But the True Ruins divine country, the headquarters of the True Ruins divine race, has been breached by Yang Feng, and countless powerhouses of the True Ruins divine race have died at his hands. His threat could very well become a reality one day. The True Ruins Great Holy threatened in a frigid tone, "Heaven Holy, don't you want Mycelia's life anymore? Stop attacking at once, or I'll kill Mycelia now." I, Yang Feng, have never been threatened. You want me to give up resisting and obediently accept death? That's absolutely impossible. If you dare to kill Mycelia, then I will exterminate your True Ruins divine race. At the same time, I will exterminate the Void-Eye Tiger race and the Star Moon Heavenly Snake race. If any race dares to get involved in this, I will exterminate them. Even if I have to kill every single race on Eternity Road, I will not stop. Killing intent surged in Yang Feng's eyes, his voice was frigid, countless runes flickered in his eyes, and light flickered. He cast the law of karma and glanced at the eternal star body. "Follow me, let's kill all the saints of the true ruins god race." Yang Feng's eyes shimmered coldly, and he looked towards the starry sky. The twilight god armor shone, countless runes appeared, and he entered the second form. With a flap of his mechanical wings, he turned into a stream of light and flew into the sky. Almost in an instant, Yang Feng appeared behind the ruins tree Great Holy and brandished the green sun halberd. 10 suns split the sky, a black hole emerged from the 10 green suns, and slashed towards the ruins tree Great Holy. The great sage of the void spirits had already destroyed more than 100,000 sixth main battle robots, and his strength had been greatly depleted. Even so, he still reacted immediately. Countless runes flashed, and 168 crystals appeared around his body, forming a green barrier. When the green halberd ray hit the green barrier, it forcibly split it open, and then the halberd ray chopped off the ruins tree Great Holy's right arm. "Go to hell." With a roar, the silver scorpion divine spear suddenly appeared in the great sage of Silver Glory's hand. With countless rays of dazzling silver divine light, the spear pierced into the body of the great sage of the ruins tree like a poisonous dragon. Countless rays of silver light exploded and blasted the great sage of the ruins puppet into pieces. A black hole suddenly appeared and devoured the ruins tree Great Holy. The demon battle Great Holy, the wave source Great Holy, and the azure spine Great Holy also attacked the wheel of ruins Great Holy and the triple golden cicada Great Holy. The triple golden cicada Great Holy's face changed dramatically, and he roared, "I surrender. Heaven Holy, I am willing to surrender and submit to you. Spare my life." The wheel of ruins Great Holy's face changed dramatically, and he gritted his teeth and roared, "You damn traitor. Surrender? What qualifications do you have to surrender? Do you have the head of the true ruins god race's Great Holy? Since you don't, yet you dare to be my enemy, then your triple golden cicada race will be exterminated together with you." Killing intent surged in Yang Feng's eyes, and he slashed down with his halberd, and a river of time suddenly appeared and swept towards the triple golden cicada Great Holy. The triple golden cicada Great Holy's face changed dramatically, and he erupted with dazzling gold light and shattered the torrent of time. The green halberd light had already slashed down at that moment, chopping the Triju golden cicada sage in two. A devouring black hole suddenly appeared and sucked the Triju golden cicada sage in. "Heaven Holy, stop. If you still want my Kelia to live, then stop." Seeing this scene, the true ruins Great Holy's projection roared wildly, a ferocious expression on his face. An expressionless face, killing intent surged in Yang Feng's eyes, and he appeared behind the wheel of ruins Great Holy and slashed with his halberd. Besieged by the demonic battle Great Holy and the wave source Great Holy, the wheel of ruins Great Holy can only barely form a wheel of ruins to block in front of him. When Yang Feng slashed at the wheel of ruins Great Holy was smashed, and a fearsome force blasted the wheel of ruins Great Holy away. "Ha! Go to hell." The demonic battle Great Holy smiled ferociously, took advantage of the situation, stepped forward, and slashed out with a demonic axe. After absorbing the force of the space 10,000 kilometers around him, a blade ray containing countless heads slashed at the wheel of ruins Great Holy, who has just been seriously injured, broke the wheel of ruins Great Holy's 9 wheel of ruins, and cut open a huge wound on his body. A swarm of blade rulers took this opportunity to fly out and slash at the wheel of ruins Great Holy with their blades, and cut open numerous wounds. A black hole suddenly appeared, swallowed the wheel of ruins Great Holy, and frantically devoured his life origin. 7-color butterfly Holy, open the boundary and let us go in and kill the green ruins Great Holy. I can pardon the crimes of your rainbow sky butterfly clan. Yang Feng glanced at the boundary sealed by the 7-color butterfly Holy and said coldly. The boundary opened and revealed the figures of the 7-color butterfly Holy and the green ruins Great Holy. At this time, the 7-color butterfly Holy is covered in wounds, his face is pale, and he looks delicate and pitiful. The green ruins Great Holy, however, has no injuries. As an eternal emperor, the Green Ruins Great Holy is far stronger than other powerhouses of the same rank. Naturally, the seven-color Butterfly Holy is not his opponent in a head-on battle. However, for the sake of the survival of the seven-color Butterfly Holy, the seven-color Butterfly Holy went all out to stall the Green Ruins Great Holy. Heaven Holy, stop. Quickly stop. There was a huge tremor in the void, and the angry roar of the True Ruins Great Holy came. Each Great Holy Step powerhouse is the foundation of a race. Even in Eternal Emperors, there aren't many Great Holy Step powerhouses. It takes almost 10,000 years for a Great Holy to be born. The death of one is a heavy blow to an Eternal Emperor. Kill him. With a wave of Yangfeng's hand, the Wave Source Holy, the Demon Battle Holy, the Silver Glory Holy, and the Seven-Color Butterfly Holy cast offensive spells barreling towards the Green Ruins Great Holy. The countenance of the Green Ruins Great Holy changed dramatically. Countless runes shone on his body, and he collapsed, turned into a green ray, soared into the sky, and fled into the distance. If it was one-on-one, the Green Ruins Great Holy isn't afraid of anyone. But with the four Great Holy and countless battle robots eyeing him covetously, he has no chance of winning. You want to escape? Do you think it's that easy? Yang Feng smiled coldly and pointed with a finger, and the bead of time suddenly appeared and swept towards the Green Ruins Great Holy with a torrent of time. The time around the Green Ruins Great Holy became chaotic and stagnated for a moment. The spells of the four Great Holy submerged the Green Ruins Great Holy and seriously injured him. A devour black hole suddenly appeared, swept the Green Ruins Great Holy, and devoured him. Night Tiger Holy, open the boundary. After devouring the Green Ruins Great Holy, Yang Feng said coldly. The boundary conjured by the Night Tiger Holy opened. Inside the boundary, the Night Tiger Holy and the Green Ruins Great Holy are covered in wounds. The Night Tiger Holy's injuries are even more severe, with bone-deep wounds everywhere. Kill him. Yang Feng pointed at the Green Ruins Great Holy, and the five Great Holy cast various offensive spells and attacked the Green Ruins Great Holy. Heaven Holy, you'll die a horrible death. The Green Ruins Great Holy cursed resentfully, turned into a ray of light, and flew into the distance. The bead of time suddenly appeared, shone with countless runes, and released a torrent of time that enveloped the Green Ruins Great Holy and forcibly pulled him back. The spells of the five Great Sages blasted towards the Shuming Great Sage. Stop. I told you to stop. Along with a furious voice, the void distorted, time became chaotic, and a crack appeared in the void, and a giant hand exuding quasi-Empyrean rank breath emerged from the void and extended towards the spells of the five Great Holy. The void collapsed and the energy was distorted. Under the shroud of the immortal force, the offensive spells of the five Great Sages were directly crushed by the terrifying giant hand. Third form. Killing intent flashed in Yangfeng's eyes, and the armor of dawn entered the third form. A Devour Phantom appeared and absorbed the Devour bead. Yang Feng extended his hand, and a Devour Black Hole appeared, enveloped the right hand of the True Ruins Great Holy, and frantically devoured his life origin. Chapter 12-13. The Great Sage of the True Ruins flicked his right hand, and countless runes shone on his right index finger. They transformed into True Ruins divine chains that swept out and shattered the engulfing black hole. A cold light flashed in the eyes of the silver brilliant Great Sage. He frantically stimulated the silver brilliant Sky Scorpion divine spear. A huge Sky Scorpion shining with dazzling silver divine light suddenly appeared and fiercely stabbed the right hand of the True Ruins Great Sage. When the silver brilliant Sky Scorpion divine spear stabbed the True Ruins Great Sage's right hand, dazzling silver light pierced through his right hand, and a copious amount of blood dripped into the starry sky. Yang Feng slashed forward with the green sun halberd, and a green halberd ray slashed the right hand of the True Ruins Great Holy. 10 suns split the sky, forcibly severed the right hand of the True Ruins Great Holy. A devouring black hole appeared and devoured the right hand of the Great Sage of the True Ruins. Little bastard, you actually dared to cut off my right hand. I will definitely kill you. The furious voice of the True Ruins Great Sage came from the rift. Great Sage of the True Ruins, you won't have that chance. I will kill every single one of you from the True Ruins God race. I won't leave a single one alive. Yang Feng teleported, appeared in front of the Su Ming Great Holy, brandished his halberd, and a green halberd ray slashed towards the other party. No! Don't kill me! There was a flash of despair in the eyes of the Su Ming Great Sage, and layers of magic shields appeared around him. When the cyan halberd light slashed at the magic shield, it cut through the layers of magic shields like butter, and slashed at the Su Ming Great Sage, cutting him in two. A devouring black hole suddenly appeared, and it directly devoured the Great Sage of the Ruins. With a wave of Yang Feng's hand, the silver brilliant Great Holy and the other Great Holy rushed towards the remaining Holy Spirit warlocks. All right. Good. Good. Heavenly Saint, you are so vicious. How dare you kill so many experts of my True Ruins divine race? Our True Ruins divine race will not rest until you are dead. The Great Sage of the True Ruins' eyes were about to spit fire. He gritted his teeth and roared furiously. His terrifying voice reverberated in the area. Fight to the death? From today onwards, there will no longer be a place for your True Ruins God clan on the Eternal Road. Yang Feng smiled coldly and waved his hand, and the huge interstellar fleet flashed, and a rain of light barreled towards the divine country of True Ruins. Under the bombardment of the dense rain of light, countless ordinary members of the True Ruins God clan were directly penetrated and turned into ashes. When the True Ruins divine race's holy powerhouses saw Yang Feng slay the Great Holy one by one, they knew that the situation was hopeless. They cast secret methods and fled in different directions. Yang Feng pointed with a finger, and a bead of time suddenly appeared, and torrents of time gushed out of the bead of time and swept towards the holy ones. When those saints were swept by the torrent of time, the time around them became chaotic. The great sages pounced on the True Ruins divine race's holy ones and killed them. Round after round of devouring black holes appeared incessantly, and they swallowed all the saints of the True Ruins divine race without leaving a single one alive. The great sage of the True Ruins said in an extremely cold voice, "Heavenly Saint, from today onward, we are mortal enemies. If you don't come to the Eternal Star within 3 days, I will kill Mykelia." Yang Feng smiled coldly and snapped his fingers. Outside the Eternal Star, a primary battle robot flew in and shouted, "Great Sage Void Eyes Tiger, Great Sage Star and Moon Heavenly Serpent, listen to me. After I wipe out the True Ruins divine race, I will go to your clans and raze them to the ground. If you want to protect your people, then protect Mykelia. Otherwise, the fate of the True Ruins divine race today will be your fate tomorrow." Along with flashes of light, light curtains appeared inside the Eternal Star. In the curtains, countless members of the True Ruins divine race died under the bombardment of Yang Feng's mechanical legion. The densely packed mechanical army swept through the entire True Ruins divine kingdom. No matter where the True Ruins celestial race powerhouses fled to, they were captured by the mechanical army's main battle robots and killed like chickens and dogs. Except for the night tigers and the 7 color butterflies that surrendered, the other vassal races of the True Ruins divine country were also slaughtered by Yang Feng's mechanical legion. All the corpses were directly transported away to be melted down into various weapons of war. "You're going too far. Yang Feng, let's go our separate ways. I'll kill Mykelia right now." Seeing this scene, the eyes of the great sage of the True Ruins divine race turned bloodshot, and he roared wildly and sent his regenerated right hand barreling towards Mykelia, who has transformed into an angel egg like a meteor. Ordinary great holy step powerhouses cannot kill Mykelia, who has transformed into an angel egg. But the great sage of the True Ruins divine race is a quasi-Empyrean step powerhouse. With this palm, he can blast Mykelia to ashes. A voice came from the side, and a fearsome tiger claw suddenly appeared and smashed the right hand of the great sage of the True Ruins divine race. Staring at the Void Eyes Tiger Holy with killing intent in his eyes, the great sage of the True Ruins divine race said coldly, "Void Eyes Tiger Holy, why did you stop me? Do you want to bow your head to that scoundrel Yang Feng? The void-eyes tiger wholly uttered coldly, "Of course not. This woman is very important to Yang Feng. You can't kill her yet. If you can kill Yang Feng, then you can kill this woman. But not yet. Yang Feng is too cruel. I have to leave a way out for my race." The star moon heavenly snake wholly uttered unhurriedly, "True ruins divine race, go and kill Yang Feng. If you can kill him, then our two races will join forces with you to destroy the humans. If you can't kill him, then we can only bow our heads to him. We can't afford to provoke such a ruthless person." It took Yang Feng less than a day to break through an eternal emperor race like the True Ruins divine race. Moreover, disregarding the rules of the Eternal Path's central starfield, Yang Feng slaughtered an eternal emperor race. The entire True Ruins divine country has been sealed off by Yang Feng, and he massacred the True Ruins divine country and their vassals. The void-eyes tiger holy and the star moon heavenly snake wholly shuddered. This is the first time the void-eyes tiger holy and the star moon heavenly snake holy have seen Yang Feng's methods, and they are already regretting it. The eyes of the True Ruins divine race flickered coldly, and he suppressed his anger and said, stressing each syllable, "The three of us did this together. Are you going to go back on your word now?" The void-eyes tiger wholly uttered calmly, "That's right. The heaven holy is too dangerous. I don't want the void-eyes tiger race to be destroyed in my hands." The True Ruins divine race uttered coldly, "With Yang Feng's personality, he will never let us off. Didn't you hear him say that he wants to wipe out our three races?" The star moon heavenly snake wholly uttered lightly, "If Mykelia dies, he might be crazy enough to wipe out our three races. However, as long as she doesn't die, in the future, we will bow our heads to him and pay a sufficient price. As long as he still has a bit of reason, he won't make an enemy of us." The void-eyes tiger race and the star moon heavenly snake race are eternal emperor races with unfathomable strength, countless vassals, and many allies. Even Yang Feng doesn't want to offend them for no reason. If it wasn't for his extreme anger, Yang Feng wouldn't have acted so ruthlessly against the True Ruins divine race. Very good. Very good. A cold ray flashed in the eyes of the True Ruins great holy, then his figure fluttered, and he turned into a stream of light and disappeared. The True Ruins divine country was breached by the heaven holy. This news quickly appeared in the holy forum. What? The True Ruins divine country was breached by the heaven holy? How is that possible? The True Ruins divine country is the base of the True Ruins divine race. It has countless underlying strength, and even a quasi-Empyrean steppe powerhouse doesn't dare to act rashly. How could it be breached? That's the True Ruins divine country, the base of the eternal emperor race. For such a dangerous place to be breached by the heaven holy in a day, who else can stop the heaven holy? What about the True Ruins great holy? Why didn't the True Ruins great holy take action? If he took action, how could the heaven holy breach the True Ruins divine country? The True Ruins great holy guarded the eternal star and wanted to force Yang Feng into the eternal star to suppress him. In the end, his base was raided. How pitiful! The True Ruins divine country was breached, and all the True Ruins divine race and its vassals were slaughtered by the heaven holy. How ruthless! The heaven holy has vowed that when he ascends to the throne in the future, he will exterminate the True Ruins divine race. He won't let them escape even if they flee to the edge of the universe. How ruthless! This time, the True Ruins divine race really angered the heaven holy. The True Ruins divine race touched the heaven holy's reverse scales. When the holy lords in the holy forum saw the news, they were shocked, and they discussed spiritedly. When the races full of malice towards Yang Feng saw this scene, they shuddered and felt a chill in their hearts. Even the powerful eternal emperor race was shocked and adjusted their opinion of Yang Feng. The ancient Thunder Clan, in a sea of stars shimmering with lightning. How ruthless! He breached the eternal divine country in one day. The heaven holy is the most outstanding supreme genius of this era for you. But his methods are too ruthless. Except for the night tigers and the rainbow butterflies, all the life forms in the True Ruins divine country were exterminated. What a dangerous and ruthless person. Looking at the news in the Holy Forum, the green thunder great holy sighed slightly, and a chill shimmered in the abyss of his eyes. When Yang Feng came to the ancient thunder star, the green thunder great holy considered contending with him. After weighing the pros and cons, he chose peace. Now it seems that his choice was wise. If he had contended with Yang Feng at that time, then even if he won, the ancient Thunder Clan would have suffered a great blow. The central starfield, in a celestial palace, Feng Shuangzhen is sitting in the center of the palace, exuding pinnacle Holy Spirit rank breath. There were two people sitting beside Feng Shuangzhen. They were two great sage realm experts. When Feng Shuangzhen saw the news in the Holy Forum, a complicated look flashed in his eyes, and he sighed faintly. He breached the true ruins divine country? What ruthless means, what a decisive person. As expected of the heaven holy. Chapter 12:14. After the Holy Spirit Warlock realm, it is very difficult to advance a step further. Feng Shuangzhen has had many fortuitous encounters, which is why he possesses a cultivation base not inferior to Yang Feng's. At the same time, he has subdued two great holy powerhouses. If it was in the past, Feng Shuangzhen subduing two great holy powerhouses as a holy step cultivator would shock the world. At the time, among the 8 warlock emperors, only a few were able to subdue two great holy powerhouses in the holy step. But compared to Yang Feng, the gap between Feng Shuangzhen and him is as wide as a chasm. At this time, Feng Shuangzhen's strength is extraordinary. Although he can defeat great holy step powerhouses, but he doesn't dare to provoke a quasi-emperorian step powerhouse, let alone wipe out an eternal emperor. A great holy said, "Lord, the heaven holy is only one step ahead of you. So long as you ascend to the throne in the future, everything can be easily resolved." At the time, although the Star Lord was a peerless genius, but he was also suppressed. But in the end, he ascended to the throne and quelled all his enemies in one fell swoop. After he ascended to the throne, he used the resources of that universe to repair his foundation, and finally became an invincible overlord rank warlock emperor. I understand. It seems that I have to speed up. Feng Shuangzhen's eyes shimmered coldly, and he blurred and disappeared. The central starfield Gadarini celestial body, one of the sacred celestial bodies under the control of the true ruins divine country. There was a flash of ripples in the void, and an incomparably huge interstellar fleet appeared. As soon as the huge interstellar fleet appeared, a rain of light barreled towards the Gadarini celestial body. Bombarded by the rain of light, the true ruins divine race powerhouses on the Gadarini celestial body were killed. Countless 6th-generation battle robots flew into the Gadarini celestial body and slaughtered all the true ruins divine race powerhouses. After the true ruins divine country was breached, Yang Feng's mechanical legion swept through the sacred celestial bodies occupied by the true ruins divine country and annihilated the vassal races of the true ruins divine race one after another. The true ruins divine race powerhouses could only abandon the celestial bodies and flee to different parts of the universe. The flames of war raged throughout the central starfield. Yang Feng's mechanical legion rampaged in the central starfield and chased after the true ruins divine race powerhouses. The powerhouses of the true ruins celestial race also attacked, destroying the mechanical army that was chasing after them from time to time. Yang Feng steadily occupied the holy stars of the true ruins primordial race. Every time he occupied a holy star, countless munitions factories appeared on the holy star, collected resources, and manufactured various battle robots. On the stars in the Taiyuan star area and the central star area, countless munitions factories roared as countless 6th-generation battle robots were produced and put into battle. Basrina planet was the mother planet of the 3 Rakshasa Divine Eye clan in the central starfield of the Eternal Road. The 3-moment Divine Eye clan was also one of the Emperor clans on the Eternal Road. They had an Emperor-level secret treasure, the 3-moment Divine Eye crown, to protect their clan's destiny. In the void, ripples flickered, and a huge interstellar fleet appeared in the starry sky outside the 3 Rakshasa Divine Eye race's home star. 3 Rakshasa Divine Eyes, great saint, come out and see me. In the middle of the huge interstellar fleet, the demon battle Great Holy, covered in the magic battle armor that Yang Feng spent countless resources to forge, appeared and barked. With a flash of light, a handsome Great Holy with closed eyes and a mysterious vertical eye on the forehead flew out of Basrina planet and said unhurriedly, "Demon battle Great Holy, I didn't expect you to surrender to the Heaven Holy. He's just a holy, yet you took the initiative to surrender to him. You've lost face for a Great Holy." The demon battle Great Holy uttered coldly, "My lord is wise and has the bearing of an Empyrean. He will definitely be the Empyrean of this era in the future. It's a matter of course that I surrender to him. 3 Rakshasa divine eyes Great Holy, hand over the true ruins celestial race that your race is harboring. This is an order from my lord." The 3 Rakshasa divine eyes Great Holy uttered coldly, "The beautiful ruins Holy is my wife. Isn't it too much for you to ask me to hand over my wife? What if I don't? If you don't hand her over, then you'll be guilty of the same crime as the true ruins celestial race. If you don't hand her over, I'll wipe out your race. Even if you flee to the edge of the universe, but after I ascend to the Empyrean throne, I'll kill you all." Light screens emerged from the warship and formed Yang Feng's figure. He stared coldly at the 3 Rakshasa divine eyes Great Holy and uttered frigidly. The 3 Rakshasa divine eyes Great Holy is a pinnacle Great Holy step powerhouse, and he is stronger than the Cloud Dragon Holy and the Silver Brilliant Holy. But when Yang Feng glanced at him, he felt a chill run down his spine. The 3 Rakshasa divine eyes Great Holy was silent for a while before saying with difficulty, "Sir Heaven Holy, can you give me face? I'm willing to pay you 300 springs of immortality. Please give me face and let my wife go." With a flash of light, the projection of a burly demonic ape appeared in the void and said unhurriedly, "Heaven Holy, the true ruins celestial race has numerous marriages in the central starfield. Many Empyrean races have marriages with the true ruins celestial race. Give us face and let them go. We won't participate in the matter between you and the true ruins Great Holy." The true ruins celestial race has dominated the central starfield for countless years, has a wide network, and has countless marriages. Many emperor clans allied themselves with them through marriage, forming an incomparably enormous web of relationships. I, the Heaven Holy, have always been a man of my word. 3 Rakshasa divine eyes Great Holy, since you don't want to hand her over. Your 3 Rakshasa divine eyes Great Holy will be buried together with the true ruins celestial race. A cold look in his eyes, Yang Feng waved his hand. The main cannons of the battle stars flashed with light, and beams of destructive light shot towards Basrina. Under the bombardment of the beams of light, the entire Basrina star collapsed, the earth quaked, and countless 3 Rakshasa spirit eye powerhouses were killed. Along with flashes of teleportation light, a swarm of battle robots covered the void and flew towards Basrina star. "Heaven Holy, you dare to attack the 3 Rakshasa divine eyes. Do you want to make an enemy of the entire central starfield?" When the 3 Rakshasa divine eyes Great Holy saw this scene, his eyes widened, and he roared wildly. 3 Rakshasa divine eyes Great Holy, since you stand in my way of revenge, you are my mortal enemy. Anyone who stands in my way will die. The true ruins celestial race is no exception, the triple golden cicada race is no exception, and the 3 Rakshasa divine eyes Great Holy is no exception. With a flash of light, Yang Feng flew out of his flagship, followed by the Cloud Dragon Great Holy and the Silver Brilliant Great Holy. As soon as Yang Feng's group of 3 appeared, they attacked the 3 Rakshasa divine eyes Great Holy. The Night Tiger Great Holy, the 7-colored Heavenly Butterfly Great Holy, the Wave Source Great Holy, and the Blue Ridge Great Holy appeared at once and attacked Basrina Star with 13 holy experts who have submitted to Yang Feng. 2 holy experts, 13 holy experts, and countless 3 Rakshasa divine eyes Great Holy flew out from Basrina Star and fought with Yang Feng's subordinates. When the 2 powerful forces clashed, countless 3 Rakshasa divine eyes Great Holy experts were killed and wounded. Those fearless 6th-grade main battle robots slaughtered everything in their path, killing the experts of the 3 Rakshasa Divine Eye clan. Within Basrina Star, countless runes shone, a mountain split open, and a mountain giant exuding pinnacle great holy fluctuations of power emerged from the mountain. The phantom rulers suddenly appeared, 9 demonic eyes appeared, and swept towards the mountain giant. Although the mountain giant has a tyrannical fleshly body, but its soul is extremely weak, and it was eroded by the illusion. It roared and waved its hand, and countless 3 Rakshasa divine eyes great holy experts died. The densely packed light rain fell from the sky, like a doomsday divine punishment, killing all the experts of the 3 Rakshasa divine eye clan. Within Basrina star, a mountain split open again, and an extraordinary life form 3 eagle dragon with 3 dragon heads and 6 pairs of eagle wings appeared, exuding a fierce aura. The mountain giant strode forward and clashed with the 3 eagle dragons. There are countless phantom rulers following the phantom ruler. The phantom rulers shone with countless runes and resonated with each other, and countless phantom ripples swept in all directions. The experts of the 3 Rakshasa divine eye clan were swept up by the illusory ripples. Each of them lost their wits and their minds were bewitched. They crazily attacked their companions. "Stop, heaven holy! I'll give you the beautiful ruins holy." Stop. In the void, the 3 Rakshasa divine eyes great holy wearing the 3 Rakshasa divine eyes crown radiated light and fought against Yang Feng, the cloud dragon great holy, and the silver brilliant great holy with a look of grief and indignation on his face. At this time, Basrina star has turned into a hell, and countless powerhouses have died. The 3 Rakshasa divine eyes great holy experts have already died, showing signs of defeat. Yang Feng's mechanical legion, on the other hand, poured into Basrina star and killed the 3 Rakshasa divine eye race's people. "It's too late. If I let you go now, wouldn't that be releasing a tiger back into the mountains? Since you dare to be my enemy, then go to hell." Yang Feng's eyes flashed fiercely, runes on the dawn god armor shone, and he entered the 3rd form, and a devour black hole suddenly appeared. The projection inside the devour black hole extended its hand, and a black hole that can devour everything appeared and shot towards the 3 Rakshasa divine eyes great holy. The 3 Rakshasa divine eyes crown on the 3 Rakshasa divine eyes great holy's head flashed, and a dazzling ray slammed into the devour black hole and entered a stalemate with it. Silver brilliant great sage took advantage of this opportunity to stab with his spear. Like a silver poisonous dragon, it instantly pierced the body of the holy 3 chastity great sage. Countless silver rays flashed and pierced through the holy 3 chastity great sage. The cloud dragon great sage's body flickered with countless rays of light, condensing into a cloud dragon blade that slashed at the trichastity divine eyes great sage. The blade nearly split him in 2. A devouring black hole suddenly appeared and swept toward the 3 Rakshasa divine eyes great saint, forcefully swallowing him whole. Chapter 12:15. Seriously injured by 2 Empyrean grade secret treasures, the 3 instant divine eyes holy's origin was injured. As soon as he was swallowed by the devour black hole, his life origin poured out of his wound and was devoured by Yang Feng. "Bastard! Go to hell!" A frigid voice exploded in the void, ripples appeared in the void, and the true ruins great holy, exuding quasi-Empyrean rank breath, slashed at Yang Feng with the Empyrean grade secret treasure true ruins divine sword in his hand. In an instant, a terrifying sword ray extending for 10,000 kilometers tore through the void and slashed towards Yang Feng. The cloud dragon great holy's face flickered, and he suddenly cast a secret method. The cloud dragon black snake tortoise armor in his hand suddenly flew out, and a true spirit rank cloud dragon black snake tortoise suddenly appeared. Countless runes flickered and turned into a world of clouds. The sword light of the true ruins divine sword slashed at the world of clouds. Resplendent light flickered, purifying everything, shattering everything, directly splitting the world of clouds into 2, and then slashed at a tortoise shell. Boom! Along with a loud noise, the cloud dragon great holy was sent flying along with the cloud dragon black snake tortoise armor, and he spewed out a mouthful of blood. The silver brilliant great holy stabbed with the silver brilliant sky scorpion spear in his hand, and a 10,000-kilometer-long silver brilliant sky scorpion exuding Empyrean breath suddenly appeared and snipped at the true ruin's great holy with its pincers that can crush everything. The eyes of the true ruin's great holy flickered coldly, and he brandished his sword again. A sword light pierced through the void, containing the power of karma. It slashed the body of the silver scorpion, directly shattering the silver scorpion. Then, it slashed the body of the silver scorpion, slicing off the right shoulder of the silver saint, causing blood to gush out. The true ruin's great holy. He finally showed up. The true ruin's great holy is here. This time, the heaven holy is dead. In the void, holy wills gathered from afar. When they saw the true ruin's great holy appear, they became excited. The great sage of the true ruins was the most terrifying foundation of the true ruins' divine race. A half-emperor-level powerhouse was enough to sweep the world, and he alone could suppress an emperor clan with an emperor-level secret treasure. A torrent of time emerged on Yang Feng's body, swept towards the silver brilliant great holy and the cloud dragon great holy, and then carried them away and fled into the distance. Countless Ruler Series main battle robots pounced toward the great sage of the true ruins like a tidal waves. Tiansheng, today will be the day you die. The great sage of the true ruins had a ferocious look in his eyes. Rays of light shone behind him as massive true ruins celestial race battleships suddenly appeared one after another. The 4 legions sent by the true ruins divine race to suppress Yang Feng finally appeared. The terrifying auras of 8 great sages and 23 sages emerged from the battleships of the true ruins god race. The 4 great armies were the strongest forces of the true ruins celestial race. They were also an invincible battle spear of the true ruins celestial race. There were as many experts as there were clouds in the sky. They were the most elite forces of the true ruins celestial race. Without an Empyrean grade secret treasure to protect them, even if it was a quasi-Empyrean rank powerhouse, they could only fight to a draw against the 4 legions of the true ruins god race by themselves. Since the true ruins divine country was breached by Yang Feng, the 4 legions of the true ruins god race have disappeared. Now they finally reappeared. Eyes shot with blood, and disregarding life and death, the true ruins god race powerhouses flew out of the battleships and attacked Yang Feng frantically. Since the true ruins divine country was destroyed by Yang Feng, who knows how many members of the true ruins god race died at his hands? The powerhouses of the true ruins god race have already gone mad. There was a flash of ruthlessness in the eyes of the great sage of the true ruins god race, and he uttered coldly, "Tianxing, you are cruel, ruthless, and vicious. Since you dare to kill so many people of my true ruins god race, this will be your burial place. I will kill all of your clansmen, not a single one will be spared. Even if they escape to the edge of the universe, I won't let them off." So it was a trap. If the great sage of the true ruins god race takes action, Yang Feng might still be able to escape. With the 4 legions taking action, Yang Feng is dead. No, there's still someone else. There's still someone else. Those Saint Intents were suddenly shocked, and they looked towards an expanse of space. Ripples set off in the void, and a 1,000-meter-tall demonic ape covered in long black fur stepped out. Behind him followed 8 100-meter-tall demonic apes. The 1,000-meter-tall demonic ape is a great sage, and the other 8 demonic apes are holy ones. The 1,000-meter-tall demonic ape's eyes shimmered fiercely, and it uttered coldly, "Tianxing, I am the Black Meteor Ape Great Sage, and my woman is from the true ruins god race. I came here to kill you." Ripples shone in the void. Countless flames flashed, and a holy step flame giant shrouded in flames stepped out of the void. Behind the flame giant, there are 3 holy step flame dragons, flame crows, and flame snakes flying. The great sage shrouded in flames stared at Yang Feng with frigid killing intent in his eyes. "Tianxing, I am the giant flame great sage, and I came here to kill you." A meteorite flew out from afar, landed here, and cracked open. In the center of the meteorite, there sits a peerlessly beautiful woman. Sitting next to the peerlessly beautiful woman, there sits a peerlessly handsome man from the true ruins god race. The peerlessly beautiful woman sighed faintly. "Tianxing, I am the great sage Ning. Originally, I didn't want to be enemies with you. But my husband is from the True Ruins God race. Since you want to kill the people of the True Ruins God race, I have no choice but to kill you. The peerlessly beautiful man glared at Yang Feng and uttered resentfully, "Yu Ning, what's the point of talking so much nonsense with him? He's dead." "Ha! Tianxing, you run amok, but have you ever thought that today is the day you die?" A peerlessly handsome great sage exuding a domineering aura walked out of the void and stared at Yang Feng with a ferocious smile. "This space has been sealed by my race. Tianxing, surrender. If you surrender, I can plead with the True Ruins great sage to spare the lives of your race." There were ripples in the void, and a 1,000-kilometer-long extraordinary life-form starry sky rock suddenly appeared. Behind the great sage step starry sky rock, there are tens of thousands of starry sky rocks. As soon as the starry sky rocks were born, they were able to freely manipulate the law of space. The starry sky rock great sage is ranked in the top 10 in the central starfield in terms of mastery of the essence of space. "Tianxing, you're too overbearing and domineering. The True Ruins God race has friends all over the eternal starfield. How can a puny human like you contend against them? If you ascended to the throne and became the 9th Warlock Emperor, you might be qualified to say this. But now, you're not qualified." Gusts of wind flickered, and a gale great sage formed from gusts of wind suddenly appeared and stared coldly at Yang Feng with ridicule in his eyes. Ripples flickered one after another, and one holy expert after another appeared and stared at Yang Feng with frigid killing intent in their eyes. The black meteor ape holy, the giant flame holy, the flying locust holy, the joyful peace holy, the starry sky rock holy, and the gale great sage, 6 great sages have taken action. The black sage, the azure sage, the Jishuan sage, the Taixing sage, the wind poison sage, a total of 36 great sages. 36 superior races. This time, the Tianxing is dead for sure. The underlying strength of the True Ruins God race is really terrifying. Even though it has suffered successive blows, it can still gather so many great sages and holy ones. This time, the Tianxing is dead for sure. When the holy wills saw the powerhouses that appeared, they inhaled a breath of cold air at once. Even a quasi-Empyrean rank powerhouse can only die under the siege of these powerful races. When he saw this scene, the wave source great sage inhaled a breath of cold air. The eternal emperor race's reputation is well deserved. The demon battle great sage licked his lips, and his eyes shimmered with scorching fighting spirit. With so many enemies, I can have a good fight. However, the odds are stacked against me this time. When the night tiger great sage and the rainbow butterfly great sage saw the great sages and holy ones in the void, their countenances changed dramatically, and their eyes shimmered with regret. But the hands of the night tiger great sage and the rainbow butterfly great sage are stained with the blood of the True Ruins God race. At this time, there is no turning back. The faces of the holy ones who surrendered to Yang Feng are pale, and their hearts wavered. If it wasn't for the soul restriction set up by Yang Feng, they would have already betrayed and surrendered. All eyes were focused on Yang Feng. Yang Feng swept the void with a glance, looked at the great sages and holy ones, and said with a cold smile, "Is it just you good-for-nothings? Good-for-nothings? Heaven holy, what big talk you have. If you ascend to the throne in the future, we naturally won't be your opponent. But now, you're just an ant." The True Ruins great sage roared and slashed at Yang Feng with his sword, and a resplendent sword ray slashed towards Yang Feng. The powerhouses of the major races also attacked Yang Feng with various spells. Yang Feng's eyes flashed coldly, and he operated the Eternal Treasure God Bones Fortress. Countless runes shone, and the God Bones Fortress, which is inlaid with the bones of countless holy ones, exudes eternal fluctuations, and is full of cracks, suddenly appeared. In the center of the God Bones Fortress, there is an Empyrean corpse sitting. Wisps of immortal Empyrean might diffused from the corpse and suppressed the surroundings. The Empyrean corpse opened its eyes, stepped down from the skeleton throne, took a step forward, and sent a fist flying. The void collapsed, the stars collapsed, and all kinds of scenes of the end of the world suddenly appeared. The fist slammed into the 10,000-kilometer-long sword ray and smashed it. After smashing the 10,000-kilometer-long sword ray, the Empyrean corpse took another step forward and sent a claw towards the True Ruin's great sage. A copious amount of corpse chi descended, suppressed the void, distorted everything, and eroded everything. Chapter 12:16. A dignified look in his eyes, the True Ruin's great holy burned his bloodline, activated the True Ruin's divine sword in his hand, and slashed at the Empyrean corpse. The ruins of a saint suddenly appeared, and an Empyrean corpse with only a skeleton left opened its eyes, pulled out its spine, turned it into a demonic sword, and slashed at the Empyrean corpse. Streams of corpse chi descended, suppressing heaven and earth. With a loud rumble, they shattered the ruins with a single strike. Bone chains flew out from the fortress of divine remains, piercing through the void and piercing into the body of the great sage of True Ruins in an instant. When the bone chains stabbed into the True Ruin's great holy, countless runes flickered, and the law of karma was activated. In a flash, the True Ruin's great holy appeared on a bone throne in the center of the divine bones fortress. When the bone chains stabbed into the True Ruin's great holy, countless runes flickered and frantically eroded the True Ruin's great holy. Roaring repeatedly, the True Ruin's great holy cast various spells, but they were all suppressed by the bone chains. A bloody mouth full of sharp teeth emerged from the divine remains fortress and bit down hard on the great sage of the True Ruins, producing a series of bone-chilling chewing sounds. Along with the chewing sounds, the breath of the True Ruin's great holy was weakened amidst screams, and finally stopped breathing. What's that? What secret treasure is that? What secret treasure is that? It can even kill a quasi-Empyrean step powerhouse? The True Ruin's great holy is a quasi-Empyrean step powerhouse. How could he be killed so easily? This is the trump card of a heaven holy? How terrifying! When the great sages and holy ones saw the True Ruin's great holy being swallowed by the divine bones fortress, they were filled with fear and horror. Countless flames flickered, and the giant flame holy cast a secret method, turned into a stream of light, and fled frantically. He couldn't even care about the holy ones of his race. Seeing this scene, the countenance of the holy ones and great holy ones changed dramatically, and they cast secret methods and fled into the distance. It's too late to escape. Yang Feng smiled coldly and waved his hand, and the dense mechanical legion swept towards the holy and great holy rank powerhouses like a tide. Yang Feng has turned into a black hole that devours and suppresses everything. Wherever he goes, he devours one holy expert after another. The densely packed battle robots slaughtered the experts of the various races. Wherever the mechanical army passed, large patches of blood mist mixed with fragments drifted in the voids. Song-Ji Great Sage, Demonic War Great Sage, Rippling Origin Great Sage, and the other great sages also joined in, killing one enemy saint after another. Great Sage Starsky Rock, open the barrier. Open the spatial barrier. When the great sages and saints slammed into the seal set up by the starry sky rocks, they were blasted away and screamed in horror. No! The space had been sealed. Damn it. No, stop. Sky Saint, stop. Great Star Sage Peng's expression changed drastically, and he roared in despair. The dense crowd of dazzling light units resonated, and a resplendent beam of light blasted towards the area where the starry sky rock is located. When the beam of light swept past, the starry sky rock was cut in half. I'll fight you! Sky Saint! You bastard! The starry sky rock has just issued a roar of grief and indignation, when a black hole riding a torrent of time slammed into him. A green halberd ray tore through the sky and split the starry sky rock in two, and the two halberds were instantly devoured by the huge black hole. Kill him, kill the Sky Saint. Kill him, and we'll have a way to survive. When the holy and great holy rank powerhouses saw the black hole, their eyes flickered fiercely, and they cast spells barreling towards Yang Feng. A torrent of time emerged on Yang Feng's body, and his speed increased by 100 times, and he flew towards the mechanical legion. Suddenly, tens of thousands of Vajra rulers emerged, formed a defensive fortress with giant shields in hand, and rushed towards the attacks of the holy and great holy rank powerhouses. When the torrent of spells formed from the attacks of the holy and great holy rank powerhouses slammed into the swarm of Vajra rulers, fearsome light shone, and more than 10,000 Vajra rulers were blasted apart. The holy and great holy rank powerhouses paid too much attention to Yang Feng and were slightly distracted. The ruler series battle robots got a chance at once. A dozen-plus blade rulers suddenly erupted and slashed at a holy rank powerhouse. The holy rank powerhouse has just destroyed hundreds of 6th-generation battle robots and cast a powerful offensive spell to attack Yang Feng. His strength is at a low point. The blade ruler suddenly erupted with pinnacle warlock monarch rank power and slashed at the holy rank powerhouse. The blade ruler's defensive spell was instantly shattered, and then the holy rank powerhouse's fleshly body was split apart. The other blade rulers brandished their blades and chopped the holy rank powerhouse into countless pieces. After the blade ruler in the lead killed the holy rank powerhouse, countless runes appeared on its body, and it absorbed the surrounding blade rulers. Force within an area 10,000 kilometers in radius poured into the blade ruler and allowed it to evolve into a holy spirit warlock rank blade ruler. After the Godbones fortress suppressed the true ruins great holy, the Empyrean corpse took another step, appeared in front of the giant flame great holy, and extended its hand towards the giant flame great holy. The giant flame great holy's eyes flashed fiercely and he roared. Countless runes flickered, and a fire dragon formed from purification fire shot out from its mouth barreling towards the Empyrean corpse. The giant flame great holy's eyes flashed fiercely and he roared. Countless runes flickered, and a fire dragon formed from purification fire barreled towards the Empyrean corpse. Purification fire is a treasure that the giant flame great holy spent 100,000 years to refine. It can purify all evil force and dark force. Streaks of corpse energy descended from the Emperor corpse's hand and swept towards the fire dragon. Black smoke appeared and the corpse energy was burned. The flames were also extinguished by the corpse energy. After a moment of stalemate, the Emperor's corpse stretched out its hand and grabbed Giant Flame Great Sage. It stuffed Giant Flame Great Sage into its mouth and started chewing. Heavenly Saint, please let me live. From today onwards, I will never dare to make an enemy out of you. I am willing to do anything for you. This man, I can also kill him. I will kill all of the true Ruins God clan members in my clan. Not a single one will be spared. Please spare my life. When the peerlessly beautiful great sage Yuning saw this scene, her delicate body trembled, and she spread the fingers of her hand and stabbed the true Ruins divine race wholly next to her. Countless rays of light twisted and minced her husband into pieces. Since you've seen my trump card, then all of you will die today. If you don't die, how can I take another step forward? Yang Feng's devour black hole appeared, swept towards the great sage Yuning, pulled her into it, and frantically devoured her life origin. Eyes shot with blood, the Gale great sage shouted frantically, "Kill him! Kill Yang Feng! Only by killing him will we have a way to live." The God Remains Fortress's Empyrean corpse took a step forward and extended its hand, and a copious amount of corpse chi slammed into the Gale Great Holy and blasted apart the magic shield. Then, the Gale Great Holy was grabbed by the corpse, stuffed it into its mouth, and chewed it. The saints and great saints of the true Ruins God race cast their spells one after another, blasting towards the fortress of God's remains. Under the siege of the true Ruins divine race powerhouses, the God Remains fortress released a magic barrier containing eternal chi. When the countless spells slammed into the barrier, it set off ripples. The huge mechanical legion and the true Ruins divine race powerhouses fought wildly. Except for the saints and great sages, the rest of the true Ruins divine race's powerhouses died one after another. Yang Feng turned into a devour black hole, stepped on a river of time, and devoured the saints of the major races one after another, weakening the true Ruins divine race's side. The true Ruins divine race's side suffered countless casualties, showing signs of defeat. The saints and great sages all unleashed magical techniques to attack the spatial barrier. The spatial barrier is a sealing barrier set up by the Star Sky Rock Great Sage using the power of the Star Sky Rock race. Even an Empyrean grade secret treasure cannot break it. Yang Feng's space rulers strengthened the spatial seal barrier, making it more sturdy. Besieged by countless battle robots, the saints and great sages can't use all their power to destroy the spatial barrier. Heaven Holy, stop. They are all powerhouses of the central starfield of the eternal path. They are also the essence of our universe. Every time one of them dies, there will be one less holy to contend against the other universe's powerhouses. For the sake of the overall situation, please stop. Leave a bit more vigor for our universe. There was a flash of ripples in the void, and a handsome young man with a gold horn on the head, white hair, and a burly figure walked out unhurriedly. Looking at the hell-like battlefield, he sighed slightly, and quasi-Empyrean rank might spread from the young man. Gold Ghost Holy. Gold Ghost Holy, save us. Gold Ghost Holy, I beg you, save us. A series of incomparably mournful cries came from the other side of the spatial barrier. The saints and great sages who are struggling to hold on frantically cried for help. The Gold Ghost Holy is a quasi-Empyrean rank powerhouse of the Eternal Emperor race Gold Ghost race. With heaven-defying strength, he is ranked in the top 10 in the central starfield and has the potential to break through to the Empyrean realm. Yang Feng's eyes shimmered coldly, and he uttered coldly, "Impossible. Since they came to ambush me with the true ruins divine race today, they are prepared to be wiped out by me. Gold Ghost Holy, does your Gold Ghost race also want to be enemies with me?" You're tuning in to the Passion Pages YouTube channel. We're so grateful for your support, and don't forget to subscribe to join us on this incredible journey through captivating stories. Your generosity through donations truly makes a world of difference, as it's the primary source of revenue that allows me to expand and enhance this channel for you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being a part of this adventure.